That's why 9/11 was an inside job.
Oh wow! All right, are we cutting that?
I'll see. I'll think about it.
Well, I was gonna start it with like, hey, we forgot about the podcast, which honestly we did. It was just a swamped week with schoolwork and stuff.
Yep.
And then we meant to make an update video saying we forgot the podcast, and then we forgot to do that.
I know. For once,
Julio,
I'm doing
it's for the people that do. God damn it!
One guy who like does watch every video.
Erwin.
Erwin.
It's not just one dude, because I know there's not enough.
Oh, they're
more
growing.
Like, yeah, no, I know. Every time I watch it, I'm like, how the fuck have like 20 people watch this? I know like 10 of them are us, but
I don't actually like convenient like constantly watch it. So I pretty much watch it on my account to make sure that it works. I'm like, cool, and then I back out.
And that won't count towards the YouTube view. It will only if someone fully watched through all of it. I don't even watch through it either. I just watch through and skip through and listen to the audio mostly.
The YouTube view thing doesn't tick up unless someone fully watches a video.
No,
Yep.
they have to watch it's a percentage, I thought.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on video. If it's like 30 seconds long or something like that, I guess.
Like we're all on our computers. We can all look it up, and no one does it.
Of course, I'm busy looking at porn.
I mean, I could. My keyboard would be really loud.
I thought Monroe was going to say I could. No, I thought
Don't be
Monroe was
about
going to
this
say
loud.
I thought Monroe was going to say like I could, but I'm busy drawing porn.
I'm not even. I haven't.
He's like, I haven't done that in days.
No, I'm trying to think of how to word it. I mean, what do you?
I haven't done it in minutes.
All right, so Plague of Gripes is basically porn. The step above that is porn.
No, what the Plague of Gripes is basically porn.
No, I'm saying like basically, like it's just. I'm talking about fucking like.
If I look at it and start questioning myself and get all blushy, it's porn.
No, not that. What the fuck? I'm saying it makes me hard, not makes me want to fucking like go like, oh, senpai. Which I guess could also. Which I could also guess makes you hard. Hey, welcome to the podcast. Number 11? Did I lost?
This is 11.
I lost track. 11. Hey, I didn't lose track. Dab. All right. Hey, guys, but seriously though, do you remember?
Remember what?
21st night of September.
Yeah. Yeah. Edit in like the fucking Predator handshake right now.
Predator? What the fuck is this from?
The movie Predator. You've never seen it?
No. The only time I know that phrase is it's remember the 5th of November.
No, you've
No, that's V for Vendetta.
That's a
Yeah.
song.
No, we're talking. Okay, the September is a song. The fucking handshake is that scene in the beginning of the first Predator movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Whatchamacallit, Arnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful with that last part of his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with that last story. I always pronounce it wrong, and I always get slapped. Anyways,
I thought the handshake was between like God and Adam.
No, that's the Pope.
No, that's the DDT.
Yo, first to 3 me hell in a cell, God.
I wish they did that in fucking Disenchantment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can talk about our weeks now. And you know what? Let's do it first. I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. So my week. Let's see. God damn it, Carlos! Stop fucking. We can't post all. These are all bad. We can't post none of these. We can't fucking share none of these memes.
No, we can do that last one.
No.
I don't think we can.
It's a 50-50.
Give us 3 more years.
It depends how far you guys are
It's
willing
been
to go on
like
this.
18.
Oh no, you're carbon dating it, Julio.
You're carbon dating it.
Here, I'm gonna be the first one to say it. I don't think. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, please.
Yeah. At this point, I'm gonna start slowly zooming into your picture.
I wasn't really sure what I was gonna say.
And you can just whip it over to mine. 9/11's funny, cowards.
want me to edit this one? Because I would love to add in the gang gets demonetized like right then.
I can do it.
We have to
We
get
need money?
monetized in the first place.
Wait,
though.
hold on. You
Yeah, I
guys
know.
getting paid?
No.
We haven't made shit.
Oh well then.
We probably won't now with the new YouTube shit going on. Yeah.
I mean, you don't-
Now that can be. Oh yeah, that can be part of the news.
Dude, we
You
don't even
also
have like
don't
enough
want to
money.
be demonetized because it'll also affect your view count and searchability.
What view count?
I know, right? Like our 30 people.
Exactly.
Oh man,
Can't disappoint Erwin.
can't disappoint her.
Our
I've done that
boy
enough
Arwen.
already. With our fucking upload schedule.
Why doesn't Plague of Gripes post anything sexy to his Newgrounds?
Newgrounds is like the new Tumblr for porn. Sometimes.
What do you mean new tum?
Not new Tumblr. I'm talking about there was always porn on Newgrounds, but then like the whole Tumblr shit happened, and then more people moved to Newgrounds.
Are you?
They went to the no, they went back.
Oh, they
Wait,
were
can
I
you
gonna-
say
don't
that?
think you can say that, Julio.
Also Twitter. Also Twitter.
Oh fuck.
Notepad.
Yeah, but Twitter's like
I'm gonna say
Twitter's
4
garbage
minutes
for
in.
like
Sorry.
actually having a collection of art.
Anyways, what about my week?
The shit
Yeah.
they make is not art.
What? I'm halfway in between furry boobs and trying to listen.
That just sounds like your lifestyle.
Speaking
Oh yeah,
of
turn off your
furry
phone
boobs-
notifications, by the way. Alright, anyways, oh fuck. My week. What I do with my week? I went to a Samurai Showdown tournament, and I played, and I won the tournament. Got first place. What I didn't know was the tournament was a last chance qualifier for finals in my area. Don't know if it's state. If it is state, I can say I'm the best Halmara where we live. Suck it, everyone else. If it wasn't, then whatchamacallit, I am number 4 in our area for Samurai Showdown players now.
All right,
See,
yeah,
I've heard
good
you
work,
talk
Coby.
about this like 4 times, and I still don't know if it's
Nice.
true or not.
Oh wait, I got the list. Hold on.
Bish, just send me
I've
the
seen
list.
the
I need some
proof.
proof.
Yeah, add it into podcast
Yeah.
stuff.
Need some hard facts.
There. This is the final rankings before the championships, and I'm number 5.
Oh,
Cool.
snap.
Best Halmara in the state, baby. All right. Any other than that? What did we? Oh yeah, I watched the Steven Universe movie.
Dude, Spinel.
Yeah, it's a pretty good character.
God, the voice actress did a great
Yeah.
job. I only watched it because of the voice actress, honestly.
Who's her
Yeah.
voice actress?
Sarah Stiles.
Hey, Kobe, how would you say the movie was?
What do you mean?
Ow, you okay. Never mind.
I had a oh, did I have a joke for it? I completely forgot it. I feel like this was the joke. Oh yeah, hey Monroe,
What?
the movie was okay.
I bet it was. I've heard it's
No,
really
no.
good compared to the show.
No, he's not hurt by that comment anymore. Never mind.
I like the song.
Which one?
A lot of the songs are actually all right. Yeah.
I also heard
That
that
was
almost
basically-
all the songs are good.
The Garden
Yeah,
one
no.
and then the like Other Friends one are bops.
Other Friends is really good. No, Other Friends like bopped, and I wasn't expecting it to bop.
Also, like the animation from that, like I've seen that animation somewhere else. I think I know who that animator is, but it's
Probably.
it's like it looks really familiar.
It looks like, well, you probably haven't seen it from specifically someone, but it is a specific style, like old-timey cartoons, kind of like what they did with Cuphead.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
scythe movement. Ooh,
Yeah, well, that was just nut. Like, movie was pretty good. I did not expect to feel as hard as I felt. Man, like, can we just say fuck Pink Diamond? Like, honestly.
mean, That's kind of what the show unintentionally built to.
Yeah, and then like I do like the one thing that like Steven Universe is doing as a show, doing that trope with dead mom and how like, oh yeah, your mom was dead, but she was kind of not a good person.
I haven't
Like-
watched the full show because I know the biggest problem at the time I stopped watching it was that everything building up to Pink Diamond was basically that she's not a very good person. But like, I don't know. Maybe
Oh,
I'll
you
finish the
don't-
show at some point.
Oh, do you know who Pink Diamond is? I don't
Yeah,
want to
I
spoil
know.
it.
I was avoiding
She's not
saying
Rose
it.
Quartz. She's the other person, right?
Wait, what?
Okay. So Steven Universe is over as a show, I believe. Though actually, it might
Mhm.
get another season.
It
I
might
don't
get
watch-
another season.
I never watched it. I don't care for it personally. I only watched the
That's
movie
fine.
for the stuff. But
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriend, really big fan of the show, so I know too much about it.
Wait. So Julio was kidding, right? Or am I wrong?
About what?
Rose Quartz is Pink Diamond, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pink Diamond disguised herself as Rose
Yeah.
Quartz because she wanted to
so.
live on Earth, which was her colony.
She wanted to be free, my freedom, all that good stuff.
pretty much. I
Uh-huh.
don't understand how that works, but
She faked her own death. Pearl had to keep it a secret
Pearl
for all
stabbed
those
her.
years. Well, no,
Yeah.
Pearl didn't stab her. They faked.
no, Pearl stabbed her
stabbing.
with the sword, her sword. Yep.
No, she stabbed her with the fucking, I think, the rose quartz sword. I don't know. I've lost track.
And then she
I'm
stayed
only
in
watching it
Rose
for-
Quartz form, and then she turned herself into a little boy named Steven.
Didn't Rose like fucking board Pearl's mind to make it so that Pearl literally couldn't tell the truth?
No, Pink Diamond did that
Look,
before
Same
she
person.
turned into Rose.
Well, to be fair, they are exactly the same person.
Holy shit, Cable.
what
I
what
think
the
Cable
fuck
just-
did Cable send?
I think Cable just blanked out when we were started talking about Steven Universe, and that's understandable.
I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of blanking out myself.
That's fair. But yeah, long story short, if we can spoil the movie, all right. If you haven't watched the movie, it's your own fault. At this point, Cartoon Network aired it for like free, not for free, but like commercial free for like their time slot.
What the?
Yeah, who the fuck's knocking on your door?
I don't fucking know. Hold on.
Yeah,
You
we're
don't
about
talk
to
about the
hear
movie
like
'cause I haven't
Monroe
seen
get
it.
killed by the police.
How dare you talk bad about Steven Universe? Bang, 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 bang. So Carlos. Oh, Carlos is dead.
No, I had to mute myself. What's up?
Oh, understandable. So the Joker movie looks like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it'll probably be good.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it.
I'm excited for it too. It's just me and Carlos have the same problem after looking at too many memes. Are you gonna be able to take the movie seriously because of all those gamer rise up shit that we kept seeing?
I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
really
not Heath
try
Ledger,
to.
So yeah.
Yeah. Man, that meme that Cable
So-
just sent makes me sad that Halo Infinite. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about Halo Infinite.
I mean, we'll see when it comes out, but I don't have a lot of faith in it.
Yeah,
So what happened to Monroe?
I don't know. I think he literally got
someone
shot.
was at his door being like, "Yo, where my rent money at?" And
Oh, don't why'd you say it like
Monroe had
that?
Don't say it
What?
like that.
he had a sore throat.
Okay.
My fault. He's black.
What were you guys even talking about? I wasn't listening.
I don't. Fucking Steven Universe. You.
Oh my
I
god.
thought you. Yeah, I thought you were about to be like, okay, cool, and then just mute yourself again.
Yeah,
I'm
thought
just
about
gonna
it.
go like on a whole like rant of race jokes tonight.
Uh,
Don't.
Hey,
Welcome
Coby,
to the
you said
race
you
joke
wanted to edit
cast.
This one, right?
No, I'm
What'd you
editing
say
it.
now? Okay, oh.
You said you wanted to edit this one, right?
No, I just wanted to add in the fucking one Predator scene.
So you're gonna edit the whole thing?
No, hell no.
Yo, guys, I'm about to say it.
Don't fucking say it.
You know what
That's
I'm
Cable's problem.
Are we just gonna wait for Monroe?
Women's suffrage.
Somebody else talk about something.
All
Yeah,
right,
Coby,
cool.
go back
All
your week
whatchamacallit,
more.
Yeah, we're. Oh yeah, fuck. Finish Steven Universe, whatever. What else did I do, man? I have a boring ass week. Oh, I watched. Since this incorporates 2 weeks at a time, I also watched Demon Slayer, that anime. Pretty good. All right, that's it. Oh wait, no, this can segue into Cable's week, but me and him finished the second season of Disenchantment.
Yeah.
You already finished it?
It's only 10
Yeah.
episodes.
Oh, that's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I would watched the
I-
first 2 episodes, got on to play with you, and then watched the last 8.
Yeah, I'd say they got the humor down a lot better in this one than they did in the first season. It made me actually more interested in the world building, even though it's kind of been just dumb. Like it's been that style of writing that like you see in Futurama and stuff. You know what I
It's
mean?
the same people, so
Yeah. Well, they're doing the same way where like they're slowly and subtly like world building, not with jokes, which is pretty good. I'm never gonna forget beware of racist deer in the enchanted forest. That's probably still my favorite joke from like season 1.
Interspecies marriage.
God. Wow, that sounds really bad out of context when I
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah, it does.
Good thing we talked about
Carlos, have
first
you not
before I
seen-
said it.
Yeah, have you not seen Disenchantment?
No, I haven't.
If you liked Futurama, then you're gonna like this.
Oh,
It
then I
actually-
might give it a watch.
Yeah, because it's Futurama but fantasy, like medieval shit and all that good stuff. So you might
Are we
enjoy
talking
it.
about Disenchanted?
Yeah, is it
the
Disenchanted
My
or
Chemical Romance
Disenchantment?
song.
It's something enchanted.
It's disenchantment.
Disenchantment. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hey Monroe, you done sucking that dick for rent money?
There's a stranger in my apartment and she wanted to look at my sketchbook.
Wait, Total Drama Island's on Netflix?
Wait,
What?
what?
Excuse me?
You guys not know that? Even I've already seen it there.
I never thought to look for it.
Are we
Yeah,
about
it
to
was
like?
right
I
there.
share
saw
this?
I saw it when I pulled up Disenchantment. Hold up, yeah, I'm going live. We're watching
Fucking
Total
what?
Drama
You
Island.
don't actually live this. No, you can actually fuck with some of the Wi-Fi and stuff, and then the fucking audio for the podcast.
No, Total Drama
I'm
Island.
already out of sync.
No, it's not. Because there's no video for this, Julio. Like, there's nothing to be out of sync.
Well, there's gonna be input lag, isn't there?
There's gonna be plenty of input lag. Just stop. We'll do this afterwards.
It's
Cancel
not
the
gonna
podcast.
affect
Let's
it.
watch the show together.
Welcome to the Total Drama Cast.
We'll do this after the JoJo's Part 5 stand tier
Stop.
list, okay?
Oh
Which
boy!
Which we will.
Oh no!
Let's at least save that
We'll
for
do it
the
at
other
the
It's
end.
gonna
two.
happen.
Carlos.
It's gonna be our like cow chop split.
Oh.
Oh man, but I enjoy working with you guys. Oh, that's hurtful. That's
We
hurtful.
enjoyed working with you too, but like all things.
Hey
it must
guys, I'm
come to an
going
end.
to guys. I'm gonna go on sabbatical real quick.
Aw.
Am I
Don't
allowed
worry,
to joke
guys, I'm
about
not
that?
quitting.
It's a Bruce Green.
Is leaving Funhouse.
Oh, did you know he was actually at the Area 51 raid?
What?
Yeah, I
No.
think I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no. Apparently, like I was watching some dude stream it, which fucking shout outs to them. They didn't well, one, the guards were really chill, and then no one actually like got shot or shot each other. So good on them. Also, some dude was streaming. I was like, yeah, dude, the dude from Inside Gaming was here earlier. Just scroll back in the stream. And I was like, really? I scrolled back and I was like, oh shit. Yeah. That's fucking Bruce.
What the I can't,
Is that Roy from Challenge Finders?
I can't keep up with people talking if there's just gonna be intermittent random things sent in
Well,
podcast.
Just switch to a
Well,
different
that's-
channel.
Yeah. Nah. What else did I do with my week other than Disenchantment? Trying to think. Me and Cable kept playing Monster Hunter to get that itch of Iceborne out of our veins. Hasn't helped.
No.
We need the good heroin. We don't need this shitty shit.
Yeah, funny enough, doing heroin doesn't make your urge for black tar to go down.
Did you just say
Yeah.
black?
What?
What's their word?
I
I,
I
anyways,
Alright, you
Julio,
know
what
what?
did you do
No,
with your
let's
week?
just not talk about that.
Yeah,
I went
Julio,
to
what did
work
you
and
do
that
with
was it.
Oh, did you not play any games or anything? And
Nope.
watch anything?
I didn't play a
Wow.
single game at any point with
I
anyone
mean-
Wait a
important.
minute. Oh. Oh.
I play Monster Hunter World. I'm trying to get rainbow pigment. That's about the only interesting thing in my life right now. And if I don't get rainbow pigment in the next week, I'm gonna kill myself.
I mean, the only reason you won't get it is if you just don't play the game for the next week.
I'm playing the game. I'm doing optional missions all the fucking time. I come home from work like during my lunch break to do a mission.
Oh, you know what would have been more helpful?
What the?
If you did them while you were playing the game beforehand.
I don't need
Julio's
your
about to be like,
sass.
Julio's about to be like, eat my fucking ass.
Julio, you're the kind of person to dump like $500 into some random Korean MMO.
No, actually, I don't give a fuck about MMOs
Sure,
Like-
you don't.
at all.
I
No,
mean,
that's cable. I
yeah.
like actually kind of dislike them.
What,
I played World of
MMOs?
Warcraft for a
Crazy
bit,
for
but I wasn't
fucking
really into it.
rainbow coloration.
Yeah,
Yeah, for Monster
Looks
Hunter, there's a
cool.
difference.
What is it? Coloring for what? Armor or a weapon or what?
armor.
Yeah, it
It's
basically
not
just
coloring of the whole armor. It's a pigment, so like some of the details will shift colors slowly.
The fuck?
It'll match my keyboard.
It.
wait. That's why you want
it'll
this?
match my keyboard.
Yeah.
It'll match my
Fuck.
keyboard. No one can
I
see it,
regret
name, but
helping
it'll
you.
match my keyboard.
I regret helping you.
Why?
All right, so
I'm trying to read this now. Why do you?
Oh God.
They're
Oh, that's a
posting
long one.
fucking comics in the goddamn podcast stuff chat. This fucking DC this Nightwing comic. What?
Which one, Rick Grayson?
No,
There's one.
actually you may be
It's a
talking
great
about that one.
Don't you dare talk about the different fucking Nightwings in DC's fucking comic universe.
First of all, there's only 2 Nightwings, and one of them was a Kryptonian.
What?
Yeah,
I fucking hate comic books.
Why was one of them a Kryptonian? What?
because the original Nightwing was a Kryptonian superhero, and the reason that Dick Grayson chose Nightwing as his name was because Superman told him the story of it. While he was like, he left Bruce and he was trying to find himself and all that jazz. So he's like, I'm
Julio,
gonna
I'm
choose the
actually
name
surprised
Nightwing.
you know that.
Dude, Nightwing's one of my favorite DC characters.
Oh, yeah,
Nightwing and
great.
Wally West.
I only know stupid things.
And
Like
they're
in
only
one
ruining-
comic. In one comic
are they-
canon, Cyclops' powers was to open. His power wasn't to shoot lasers out of his eyes. It's that his eyes were dimensional gateways to a
Oh
dimension
yeah, we told
of
you
pure
that.
energy.
We told you that. We were here.
I thought Nick told me that. I'm fucking stupid.
Nope, that's
I
on the
think it's-
podcast.
That's on the
Till-
podcast.
Yeah, I think that's still technically what his powers are.
Doesn't make it
Unless
any
he
less
changed it.
stupid.
I know that the original not Cyborg, I'm thinking Cyclops in 616 basically died, and the current one we have is like the younger version from the past who traveled to the future.
Well, to be fair, the new one that died was kind of being crazy, and the whole race war he was trying to ensue.
when humans are
you know,
trash.
Doing the complete opposite of what Professor X taught him and all that good stuff.
Yeah, Professor X kind of sucks though.
Yeah, you're right.
Magneto was right.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, to be fair,
Ooh.
Magneto is like completely justified in like all of his actions. Remember that one comic book writer that wrote, and he was like, "Hey, you're acting like a Nazi" and all that stuff, and you're like, "No, it wasn't
It's
that.
like,
It
you
was
fucking
like,
kidding me right now?
no, it wasn't that. It was the comic book writer literally forgot." Like literally forgot that fucking Magneto was a fucking Holocaust survivor. And I'm like, that's kind of part of the reason why he's a good character. Cause he listened to all that stuff, and it's like, why are you doing all this? Like, and we get like you're afraid of fucking mutant persecution. It's like, no, I wasn't just persecuted for being a mutant back then. I don't trust humans in general. It's like, oh, it couldn't have been that bad. Fucking rolls up sleeve. Oh, oh.
Yo, what, mate?
It's weird. It's weird that Professor X. So like one of the analogs is that Professor X is like MLK, Magneto is like Malcolm X. Why is the person whose X is in his name not Malcolm X?
I mean,
I want to hit you.
Why? Did I just smash a hole into the entire lore of the comics?
no, it's
It was
just
just really
All right,
stupid.
well.
it's just really
Well,
stupid.
let's talk about this later because there is an article related to something about this we could talk about.
Oh, there is an oh,
Is
do we
it
have
because
to?
they want
No,
Hey
later.
boy, you're gonna cap the audio.
We've already capped the audio. All right, now is that all you did with your week, Julio?
Yeah.
All right. Who else should I put? Michael, what did you do with your week? Michael?
Michael dead too.
No, he's there. He's there. He's there.
Just sighed.
Yeah. You there,
Listen,
Michael?
I
Uh-huh.
would love to say that my weeks have been great. They haven't.
Ah,
They just straight up haven't. Like,
you want to talk? You want to talk about it?
eh, I mean, not really.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But I'll be here when you want to talk about it, or not. You know.
Oh, damn.
Cry on my shoulder.
No, Michael
But,
would be like, "Cry. That's some gay ass shit."
Whoa, man.
Man, I don't
Michael
think
cries with
crying
his
is.
inside eyes.
I've reached a level of depression where I don't even feel sadness anymore. I'm just
That's
dead.
understandable. That's understandable.
Isn't that like
Yeah, but,
Depression
right before you
Requiem.
jump off?
I mean,
All I heard was Depression Requiem.
nah, man, depression over heaven. Come on now.
Oh.
Jesus.
Ah.
That's a fucking Jesus, Carlos.
Literally, half of this is us reacting to the fucking things in podcasts.
And we can't put any of them up.
We can't put any of them in the video.
That one especially. It's like, oh man.
Keep going, Michael.
But anyway, I mean, it's been mainly just school and whatnot, just
Nah.
stuff associated with that. But yeah, and plus Friday the 13th was not at all great. Like I was telling Cable about some of it, how I was like halfway back to my room, and this torrential downpour just came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And
that's a,
so, one good thing did come out of that day though.
what
One
was
of
it?
my one of my favorite bands, Starset, they released like a new album. And like I listened to all the songs. They're fucking amazing actually.
Ah, nice.
I'm always worried when like an artist releasing because I'm always sure there's gonna be that one song that I just don't like. And with Starset, like I like all their songs. I don't really know. Like I'm sure there's people that don't like them, and I'd like to hear reasons why because everyone I see always says that Starset can't make a bad song. But I mean I haven't heard them do it yet. But
Mm.
anyway,
Huh?
so yeah, they released a new album. It's very good.
That's good.
In terms of, well, I don't watch TV that much, so I don't really have any media on that front. I went back to playing a few games today, like just for something we might be doing later next
Oh,
month.
specific that specific thing that we really trying to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just was play testing some stuff, seeing make sure everything's fine, make sure I got everything, make sure everything works as it should.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
So yeah, that should be fun. Oh boy. Um, I'd say that's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, who else can I put on the spot right now? Carlos,
Yeah.
what did you do with your week?
Let's see.
Well, 2
We
weeks, I
missed.
guess.
Yeah, we missed 2 weeks. So what did I do? I had some family in town from Mexico. Got to take care of my baby cousin. That was pretty cool. Had to go to the doctor and get an update on my vaccines because I'm not a piece of shit.
I mean, that's one that you can't take a side on that one.
What new things did I see? I saw for the first time I saw Bad Times at the El Royale, which was actually a pretty good movie. If you know what The Hateful Eight is like, it's kind of like that. It's a lot of conversation, but it's done really well. It's very stylized. I started watching Mindhunter. That show's pretty interesting. It's not what I thought it was
that the
gonna
show that
be.
I told? Was that the show I told you to get into?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. I felt like I said something along the lines of Mindhunter, watch it, or something
You might
like
have.
that.
I just heard it from a bunch of people, so I started watching that with my wife. It's
Hmm.
interesting. I thought it was going to be closer to something like Criminal Minds, but it's not. It's its own thing, and I enjoy that. And the last thing I did, I want to start off by saying this. Michael probably gets it the least, but you, Michael, and Cable, I just want to personally say I hate you guys so much because I
Mm.
finally started watching JoJo.
Hey!
Hey. Finally.
I think it's the middle. I'm in the middle of part 3 right now.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Yeah.
How much did you watch?
Another one! Yeah!
Yeah. Welcome to the club, Carlos.
I went to go pee.
I
What just
couldn't
happened?
I couldn't handle
Carlos
you
has
guys
been watching
talking about it
JoJo?
and not knowing.
Oh no.
Carlos,
No, it's just Julio.
I couldn't handle not knowing what they were talking about anymore. I just
And now
needed
you know.
context.
And now you know.
I just have so Stance just came out of nowhere, right? They
Yeah.
just
Yes.
came out
Yeah.
of nowhere.
Basically.
Yes, they came out of nowhere.
Yes.
Okay. And
Not
it's just that.
Not explained where they come from until part 4.
Okay, that was going to be one of my many questions. Are they going to eventually be explained where they came from?
Wait, no,
Yeah.
not part. I mean, it explains it in part 3.
A little bit. You do
The
know that
same-
some people. The only thing you know from part 3 is that you can get one or you can have one since birth.
Well, like I would say, stands from how part 1 and how part 2 are, it feels like stands 3 just like, oh, this is what the show is going to be now, and not
Oh, yeah.
vampires
No.
and like what was
Yeah.
it, Hammond breathing or something?
Come on,
Yeah.
breathing. Yeah, that was Araki himself as the author of the manga going, I don't know if what I like where this is going, so let me try something completely new.
Yeah.
I think so. Everything you know, I think at the beginning of part 3 about stands is that there's 2 ways to get it. One, be a Joe Star. 2,
Well,
be stabbed with the arrow.
well, he doesn't
I'm
know
pretty
that yet.
No, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they talk about.
No, they're
they said
talking about the arrow.
in episode
No,
No,
I don't
they
know.
don't
I
talk
know.
about
I don't know about any arrow yet.
Yeah, no,
They don't-
the arrow's not
yeah,
in 3. It's just in 4, and then it's
Like the part that I'm at, they just got to Egypt and they just fought like that. They
Oh,
fought that like one
shit?
duo that's like it's a kid that has a book that can tell the future.
Yeah!
And the guy
Oingo boingo!
Boingo.
Oh, go boingo! Wait, are you watching dub or
Oingo,
sub?
boingo, brothers!
Oh, I'm watching it on Hulu, which only has sub.
Okay.
Good.
Yes. That's the...
That's-
Yes.
Yes,
stands
that's
you
good.
say.
Dude, like, oh my god, fucking part 3 is so full of hijinks, and it's like once you get through the other parts, you do realize like part 3 is not like too great in terms of everything because it is him trying something completely new. But going
Yeah.
back to it, there's so much goofy shit and like love put into it that like it's like campy.
I mean, I like part 3. Part 3 is my favorite part, definitely so far.
Oh, nice.
Oh, boy.
Mm.
So
Um,
hey, how did you feel when fucking JoJo beat the shit out of Steely Dan? Were you
Oh god,
expecting
that felt just so good.
that? Did you expect that?
Or
At all?
the one where they were like stuck in that like mouth and he had to bust out the teeth and just
Yep.
start
Oh,
punching out.
yeah.
That one was pretty great.
All right, so I have a question. Do you like the parallel when I said Joseph Joestar was just you?
I mean,
Liar, cheater, stealer, scoundrel. Will do anything.
I
to
think
win.
I think he's
Ooh.
more interesting as an old man. I mean, part 2 is okay. I didn't hate it,
That's
but
fair.
I think it was my least favorite of the parts.
Wow, that's surprising.
Ooh.
That's
interesting.
surprising, actually.
I would
Let
say
the
it
car
was
get
my
on
least
your
favorite.
back now.
Do you like part 1 more than part 2? I'm not
I
saying
did,
this as like
actually.
to.
No,
No,
I
I'm not
did
doing
actually.
this to criticize. I'm not doing this to criticize. It's just interesting because I always get the other way around for a lot of
Yeah.
people.
Actually, I did like part 1 more. I felt like I don't know, I got very invested with Jonathan. And so when part 3 also comes up that Dio survives through his body, I got like pissed. I was like, what the fuck? Jonathan
Okay,
gave his
wait.
life.
I'm glad we
And
didn't spoil that for you then, because that makes it better.
I was actually pissed. I was like, what the hell? I didn't hate part 2. I think it's fine. I think It's not bad. Like, I'm not saying it's bad at all. I think it's good. It's just my least favorite, and I think that's solely because
That's
the first
fair.
season I just connected to Jonathan, and part 3 just really changes with all the stands. But I don't hate
Mhm.
part 2 at all. It's still really good.
How do you feel about Jotaro as a protagonist then?
He's like, I don't know if this is considered a nitpick or complaint, but it feels very convenient that he all of a sudden knows what to do in all
Yeah.
the fights. Just out
Yeah.
of nowhere, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know
Yeah.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Finger!
Oh, you're gonna like that last fight.
It's just, it all feels
not gonna say
super
it.
convenient.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but you're gonna like that last fight. The anime does a better job at it of like showing hints of what the stand can actually do. I'm not gonna flat out spoil it, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, for like a split second, I didn't like that they brought Abdul back to life, but when that episode ended, I was okay with it. It was like, all right, it's good.
That's
So that was
Yeah,
also
because they're
another
like, oh, we didn't
complaint.
tell you about it.
Yeah,
No, that was great.
but overall, I think it's that. Like, I only have like tiny nitpicks. It feels like the show drags a tiny bit, just a little bit. It feels like it drags, but it's not. I don't hate it. It just, you do feel that it's not. It's taking its sweet time.
Yeah.
Part
Of all
part
the
three part three honestly drags a little bit towards the end. Well, actually, no. I would say like
yeah, it's 48
once you get to-
episodes.
I'd
yeah,
say
no.
it's like
Once
a
you get to
slumping middle
Cairo,
problem.
yeah, no. Once you, it's the middle problem of part 3 for a while, where it kind of drags on. When you're like, okay, you fight the next dude I know, you fight the next dude I know, but once you hit Cairo, shit kicks off. Like it's like full throttle from then on there.
Yeah, there's some pretty fucking OP stands. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure
Yeah.
they get more crazy as the parts go on, but there
Oh,
were
yeah.
some that were
Definitely
pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait to get to part 4 and 5.
Wait till you get to the end
Oh,
of part
boy.
3. Wait till you get to the end of part 3 towards that final fight and be like, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
And then
I'll,
immediately go afterwards, no, that's bullshit.
I'll keep updating as I keep watching through it.
I can't believe you actually got into JoJo.
I
my
had
fucking-
to. I fucking had to.
I have the biggest shit-eating grin on my face right now.
I think
I'm
it's
pretty sure my roommates think I'm insane because they've walked in on some stuff, and I'm pretty sure my roommates now just think I'm mentally insane.
Has your wife been watching it with you, or just you?
She sees like bits. She's not actively watching it with me, but she sees parts of it. Like when
This-
there's the fights are going on, she'll watch it.
Fucking this. Switch my picture to this. That's how I feel right now.
I think actually, I think you might really like Josuke as a protagonist in part 4.
Okay.
Josuke is my favorite JoJo. Oh, we just left Michael.
Well,
Oh, there he's back.
there he is. Because
Yeah. Sorry,
People
guys, I was having
generally
connection
say-
issues.
No, that's cool.
people generally say that Josuke and Joseph, as well, Joseph part 2 specifically, and Josuke, people say they kind of have similar trajectories as characters, but their entire method of doing things is totally different.
Why? It's because Josuke is a better person.
Yeah.
I
Oh
get
man,
the
once
joke.
we talk about the part 5 stand list, Carlos, you just need to leave because there's spoilers.
Yeah.
And I don't now that
figured.
you tell me that you care, I'm like, I actively don't want to ruin this for you now.
Yeah, I actually care. Like, I figured if by now I didn't like it, I would just stop watching. But I mean, I care what's going on.
What made you
actually-
keep going? Were you just like, yeah, no, I want to see where it goes, and it just took off from there?
I wasn't kidding when I said you guys just wouldn't shut up. I just need to know everything. So whenever you guys talk about it, I just need to know.
If it makes you feel better, Carlos,
Okay.
that's where I was a few years ago when I started watching it. It got worse when the fact Coby and I became roommates, and it was like I actually have to hear about this even more. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start. Worst case, if I absolutely hate it, and I can tell them at least I fucking tried. And I was like, oh, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's essentially what happened.
Poor Zeppeli.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, which one?
Just
Poor
All of it.
Zeppeli.
at least Caesar had a fleshed out character before being flattened out. But I can't believe we got Carlos and the JoJo. Okay, that'd be the podcast title. Instead of I can't believe it's not butter, I can't believe you watch JoJo.
I wish Caesar would have gotten a stand. Caesar Zeppeli.
Yeah.
it would have been
It would've
Bubble
just been-
Boy.
Son of a bitch, I was gonna say Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob.
Nah, man, it would have been Bubble Blow and Double Baby from the movie.
Oh yeah,
That's
he's
a
not
fucking-
even. Part 3, the stands still have tarot names, so he's not even at the part where where they're named after bands and songs.
Oh yeah, no, Carlos, you can
yeah.
tell you can tell when someone's heavily censored, right? When you're
Okay.
like that name, you know, I mean, you can tell because that's happening in part 3 right now. When you're like, okay, that name's fucking.
No,
That's
they
not
don't.
what the
They don't
subtitles
need to
say.
do it in part 3.
No, they do.
One of them they do.
Wait,
One of them towards the end. One of them. You know who we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
I'll-
I'm
Don't
stupid.
say it. Yeah. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Well, whatever.
Look, what do you?
Yeah.
Look, he's cool.
God damn it, Cable.
Nice. Well, Carlos, now you know all the memes.
Yeah, now a
Almost-
lot of the
almost-
memes are starting to make sense.
Almost all the memes. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
there's kind of a big one that you'll see.
Yeah.
I like now that I have the context of the Kakyoin with the cherry licking thing, because I saw that one for a long time, and I didn't know what the context was for it. At least now I do.
I think I still say Cars has probably got to be like one of my favorite villains if we're talking about JoJo in general, because out of everything, he just loves doing it, and I'm always I always like those types of villains, like Emperor Palpatine and shit like that.
hmm
All right. Anything else you do with your week other than finally watch JoJo?
No, that was it. I knew that was going to be the biggest thing that I had to share, but no, that was it. That's all I did.
Oh man, I can't stop smiling. All right, Monroe, what did you do with your week?
What did I do with my week? I finally started watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Hey.
Yay!
Okay, but I'm starting on season 1. I'm already at season 2.
Season 1 has a pretty good hook. Pretty good first episode though.
It does.
Dude, Dave Chappelle's in it.
I called the twist.
Yeah. Because you knew.
I knew what the twist was gonna be. I knew it.
How do you like it so far?
God damn it, Carlos.
That we
Stop
can
saying
That we can post. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny. Yeah, that we can post.
Let's see. Let me get the timestamp.
Oh my god. Forget what episode I'm at, but so like, does this stay true throughout like basically the entire show? I get
What
that they're all
true?
terrible people.
Oh
I get that
no,
they're all terrible
it gets
people,
worse.
But Dennis is by far the worst.
Yeah.
Am I
No, it
right?
gets worse. No, it gets worse.
Wait till you
I
get to
know,
the
but-
implication.
I've seen the implication scene. That's I've
No,
already been
it's-
spoiled about the implications.
Okay, to you, right now, Dennis seems like the worst. But when I say it gets worse for everybody, it gets worse for everybody. And at this point, I can't tell anymore.
Okay. But
Yeah, I saw remember the one
Am I
episode with
correct?
Charlie that's like super bad.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one's so bad.
am I correct
You
in
watched
assuming
Always Sunny, right,
that
Julio?
Oh, I love that show.
You know that episode that makes you just go like, "Oh man."
Oh man, Coby, you're a super racist.
Charlie's like,
What do you mean I'm super
That
racist?
wasn't Dave Chappelle.
That wasn't Dave Chappelle? I was
No.
pretty sure that was Dave.
No.
Hold up.
Yeah.
No, hold on,
no.
hold on. I
Yeah,
got
he
you.
wasn't.
I got you. Hold on. Let me send this so everyone can look at it and see how wrong you are.
Oh no, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not even
fucking
close to
racist.
Dave Chappelle, man.
It's not. I thought it was Dave Chappelle. Oh no! You tricked me into being racist.
You tricked yourself.
Or did I trick myself?
all part of my master plan?
Oh, man, I
Mike?
feel bad now.
But am I correct in assuming that on average for the show's whole running, Dennis is just overall the worst person?
no.
No,
Are you serious?
they
I
all
don't.
get bad.
Just bad.
No.
And I just got racist.
Monroe, you're on season 1. There's 13 seasons.
No,
And a
I'm on season
14th
2 now.
coming. Okay, well, there's still 13 seasons and a 14th coming out. There's
I know,
time.
but what the heck? But what the heck could someone do that makes them worse than Dennis?
You'll find out. You'll find out.
Watch, my guy. Just watch.
Oh man.
I mean, do you want like examples from the show or?
No, don't give him
No,
examples.
no,
He needs to
I'll
He's
watch
only
the
on season
show.
2. Yeah, give him time.
God, there's one
Aside
episode
from
that
what-
legitimately makes me upset.
Basically, every
Oh yeah.
I know exactly. I know exactly which one
I
you're
know
talking
the
about.
one.
It legit makes me upset.
I remember showing that you were like huffing and puffing. And you were like, "This is fucking stupid."
Just know that the people who write this show know it's stupid at least.
No, I know that's the point, but like that's why it's a good show because it gets that reaction out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets you to give Dave Chappelle a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh my god. Give Dave Chappelle a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes because he dared to be in
Funny.
It's Always Sunny.
No, not that. I was gonna say dared to be funny.
Yeah, it was
I got
insane.
wrong. I got it wrong. He wasn't in Always Sunny. I was fucking wrong.
Nope, you should.
Gosh.
I didn't know-
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's
they
not
never miss,
him.
huh?
holy shit!
I
I
didn't
never
know
had this
how-
much fun before.
Doing what?
God. I'm playing the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta right now. It's
Oh,
actually
shit, is it out?
really good. Yeah, it's actually really fun.
You're lying.
Oh, so I was right that it was gonna be good. Who
No,
said
you're-
they
you are
didn't care
lying.
about that?
Who always says stuff is gonna be bad?
Mantis.
Call of Duty multiplayer doesn't work because
it
I
was
can't
Monroe.
do it.
How do we kick?
Julio, what are you playing it on?
I'm playing on my computer.
Oh, okay.
Where all the real tryhards are.
Yeah. No, I mean there's
Yeah.
crossplay. There's people from Xbox and PS4 on this as well.
Why is there crossplay?
I don't know, but it's not
Cable.
that.
I mean, I know you can plug a mouse into an Xbox One and have it work.
I can't help
That's a
it. It's just too good.
Just make-
I feel so racist now. I
Just-
actually feel bad.
Stop addressing it.
No,
Honestly,
I'm
yeah, now
gonna
you
I'm gonna fucking blame Wooly because he told me that.
Look, it's
Why would you listen to him?
Wooly's the
Why would you?
racist, not me.
Look, it's all right. Just tell people.
That's a
you have plenty of black
podcast
friends.
title.
Woolies. Should we actually add people we're not in contact with?
Yeah.
You should not do that.
Nah, who the fuck's gonna tell him, Min? Because Min's probably gonna look at him and be like, no, he's right. Have you seen the LA Noir LP? You know how he treats Mexicans and that?
What are you?
All right, we need to stop. We need to stop.
You're
Yeah, we
sitting
need to
suspiciously.
stop.
No, Carl's getting uncomfortable.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Wait, what kind of flashbacks? The one where Wooly's abusing your race, or the
All right, what else did you do, Monroe?
God.
You fuck young boys, Valdez. Anyway, what else did I do with my week? Well, I also Risk of Rain 2 got an update with a new character, and they're like Spider-Man, and it's really fun.
They make you.
No one here
feel
plays Risk of
Batman.
Rain 2, so you guys just don't know what real quality is.
Makes you feel like Batman.
Mm,
God, no.
don't know.
No.
Oh, man.
there's a and there's another game.
Oh.
So I bought a furry battle royale game.
So do your parents like
There goes Coby.
just regret not aborting you, or
I'm not gonna answer that. I was literally just gonna. It's not a furry. It's just a 2D top-down battle royale. It's like you shoot people.
it's too late? We already hate you.
I'm trying to unlock the Pine Martin. Oh my god, Coby. So many fucking pictures.
It's fine.
No one's gonna see them. That was literally all I was gonna say.
Oh, is that your last thing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's see. Did everyone else go?
Oh, no, did everyone else go? Not leave.
No,
Yeah,
no.
everyone else went.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
It was literally one sentence.
All right. Well, what the fuck did I do this week? Let's see. We watched Disenchantment with Coby. I think that's probably the picture.
That picture's pretty cursed. That picture's pretty cursed.
Let's see.
That makes
Besides
sense to me now.
watching Disenchantment, which is probably the biggest thing, I've been pulling my hair out with this one class a lot. I feel like I did something else I should remember. I really need to fucking go get checked for Alzheimer's.
Well, yeah, just go get checked for Alzheimer's.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be a
Yeah.
bad thing.
You're too young to be able to check for
I was
Alzheimer's.
gonna say, can you get Alzheimer's that young?
Yeah, you can, but you're too young for it to check unless you're already showing symptoms.
What?
Go in like 10 years.
But what if I forget?
Well, then I guess you already know what you got.
Well, would I?
Damn.
Fuck,
Yeah.
Cable. What the fuck did you do to the post? What the fuck is that
We
cursed
honestly, we live in a society.
shit?
Hey,
Bottom text. God damn.
Right.
All these fucking pictures.
Yeah, I guess that's really the biggest thing was just watching Disenchantment in school because besides getting the TTT stuff finally fucking finished, Holly and I started playing something that I need to work on.
can we say what it is?
I mean,
No.
we can, but I don't care. Well, fuck it, we can't.
Fine,
Have,
finishing-
Secrecy.
fuck it, who
Yeah,
cares?
I'm
I mean,
finishing
people
editing-
think.
We're playing Final Fantasy VII.
Don't
together.
do that. Go ahead, Coby.
Yeah, no, don't. I was gonna say I'm finishing up my editing for fucking Arkham and Yakuza. I'm just gonna release everything at once.
Oh God.
I mean, don't
Yeah,
do it at
just do
once.
it.
Just release like at least one a day.
Flood
fuck it.
the
It's been-
algorithm.
It's been too long. I'm just gonna release everything.
But
at
then we
once.
won't have anything.
Yeah, but we'll still record more, which we really should get to that.
Yeah, but you could still do that and release like one video a day.
We need to start filming our real life videos for the meme ones.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be great.
Okay. Well, and then so yeah, what I did think we hopefully I'll start working on that this week and try to get it done by the end of the week if I don't get too caught up with school stuff. Yeah, we'll try and record some more. I think I got it. We'll try and record some more. Sorry, there's something on my wall. I think it was a spider or a gnat. I don't know.
All that matters is that you killed it.
I
Let me just hit my wall.
hope I did, or else I'm gonna start smacking this mic when they fly here again. And trust me,
Spiders
you don't
can't
want that.
fly.
Then it's probably a gnat. I said a spider or a gnat.
Spider or a gnat, and it flew by. Spiders can't fly.
No,
Well, then
no,
it's
this one was
probably not a
no,
spider.
this one was on my wall, so it was a 50-50. The ones on my mic have to be gnats.
The ones?
I'm with Cable on this one, yeah.
Is your mic covered in gnats?
No, my mic's
No,
not
no,
covered
no,
in
I-
mites.
No, he's about to be like, no, my mic is covered in honey, which is attracting the gnats.
No, my mic's covered in spiders, which is attracting the gnats.
I thought your mic was covered in insult.
No, my mic's covered in cat hair.
That's attracting the
Honestly,
gnats.
that's even worse for me.
Oh, for you, yeah.
For me, a little bit. Not as bad as you.
I can't help but feel like Cable got to catch us, so I wouldn't come over.
I literally did not do that. I just wanted to get a cat.
Kind of seems like Cable doesn't want me to come over anymore, guys.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, I actually completely forgot about your cat allergy until like a week after I got her.
Cable
I
doesn't
can
even
buy
think about
alcohol
me.
off of Amazon.
Stop, Kobe.
Yeah.
Nate, no. Please.
You just not
I
know that?
don't. I don't.
You
have the
could probably
trauma.
get it and drink all of it before the podcast ends.
I
No,
don't
not
have money
not to
for
our
one day
not to
shipping.
our apartment. They would probably look at it and be like, "Oh, cool. We see this package here. We're gonna throw it in the back and say it's not here for like a few days."
Motherfuckers.
And then they'll probably literally throw it and break the bottles.
Motherfuckers.
Gale sounds a little upset.
Yeah,
I'm upset about something.
yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Is that about
He's
them?
upset about-
Someone you want to share?
I know what it is. I was there for it actually.
Yeah, if them nearly just fucking not giving me my monitor because they were too lazy to fucking process into their system or whatever.
Is this like USPS or?
No,
it's
just
just
our
at
apartment.
the apartment.
So this is like an apartment like mailroom.
yeah. What happens is packages go to the front office, and then they scan them into their system, and you're supposed to get an email when the package is here. However, I haven't gotten emails for my packages for the last couple, so I've just had to go down there and check. And I told them this, and they haven't fixed it. And so I go down there, and they're like, I don't know if it's here or not. It's like, okay.
And I think I was there too, and I was like, "What about that big package that looks like a monitor back there?"
I think that did end up being it. I didn't get a good enough look at it to remember.
So you can't. So you can't just say, "Could you check?"
No, I did, and then they went back for like less than a minute. Like, I don't see it.
They probably didn't even look. They just
No.
went there and just stood.
That sounds about right.
No, she could tell I was looking at her, so she literally looked at like two of the boxes and kind of pretended to read the labels, but probably didn't read the labels. Then she was like, I don't see. I'm like, it's a monitor, and she was checking like boxes about like the size of my hand.
You're just like, "Bitch, I can't read."
I mean, they ended up getting it. They said Amazon brought it late, which I don't know for certain if that's true,
It's
but
probably a lie.
I just know telling. I mean, this is like weeks ago. I wish it was this week. That would have been something to talk about.
Yeah.
Sounding like a Karen.
What, me?
Oh no.
I mean, yeah.
Kay was about to be like,
Okay.
"Excuse me, Monroe. I'd like to speak to your manager."
No, I know I don't exactly like to do that either, but when it's a really expensive thing like a monitor, I kind of, don't want that to get lost or broken.
There's a difference. There's a difference between, "Oh, I just bought this like food right here. Excuse me, let me talk to your manager," and like, "Hey, I bought this. I paid a lot of money for this. Not like more than $5. It's fragile. Someone else could steal it because of
And
how
if it's
shitty your
broken,
apartment is."
Me back.
I can also
Yeah.
see that it arrived yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That's what
yeah,
happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Like
Oh,
if
was
it
a
was
student worker or not?
probably, I have no idea. Our apartment changes employees so much, I can't tell.
What the?
Like
How often
They're
do
probably
they
mostly
change front
quitting.
desk employees.
probably
probably
once a
quitting.
week.
Yeah,
That's
they're
probably
quitting.
much,
Come
but
on.
I never see the same faces anytime I go down there. And there's people I've never seen before, so it's possible either they have a lot of front desk people, which is weird, or they're changing that much.
Probably have quite a few because they never want anyone to work over 40 hours a week, but
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, the fucking
So that was your week?
yeah, I can't think of anything else. Besides, I just want Iceborne still.
Get it.
No.
No, don't.
No.
Carlos, don't tell him that. Go buy a PS4.
I already have a PS4.
I mean,
Go
yeah.
buy a second PS4.
I don't need a second one. I
Then
just
go
need
to
Monster
then you
Hunter.
get it. You don't even have to get the PS4. Just get it.
Yeah, but that's still
No,
like
he'd buy a
another like
second PS
$60 or
He'd buy a
$70.
second PS4 just so someone can play with them.
Well, no, I don't need to. Michael has a PS4.
Yeah, but he's not gonna buy Iceborne unless you buy it for him. Don't that we're
Yeah,
putting
cool.
ideas in
Please
his head.
don't.
We're putting ideas in his head.
He has
Stop.
to play it if I buy it for him, or else he's a bad friend.
That is true. I've still never picked up Nier Automata.
You motherfucker!
Hey, I was about to play Hollow Knight.
You never
That
fucking,
might have for you.
you never fucking played Doom.
Yeah.
Still
I
bad
did
about
play
that.
Doom. What are you talking?
No,
They're
you
talking to me.
about Doom.
I explicitly told you multiple times beforehand I didn't want Doom. Like that was all on you at that point.
You didn't even try it.
Yeah, but I told you I didn't want it.
You didn't try it.
No means no, Coby.
Yeah, you raped me.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Well,
Excuse me?
I knew it.
Is that why you're pregnant?
No, I'm just fat.
Oh.
So how
I
much
see.
of this are we keeping?
Oh, I mean all of it, because nothing
Oh, okay.
needs to be censored currently.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a thing at the beginning.
Oh
of,
no, I mean that. Yeah. I'm talking about this specifically.
It's not even
Monroe's
that
the only
bad.
redeemable person on the podcast.
Yeah, right.
No, he's
You
not.
called me like I was gonna say it.
No,
But
yeah.
did you
Don't
call
forget,
me
Monroe. You are the sole reason for that 1-2 minute cut I had to have, which I still have if I need to ever out you and Coby.
I don't even remember what I
already
said.
know he's
I'm
gay.
not responsible for it.
Yes,
Did you just
you
say we already know he's gay?
Yeah, okay, I was talking about outing him.
No, not that. We're outing him as a racist.
Look, audience, I am vehemently
I
racist.
can't hear you.
Oh,
You're vehemently racist. Does that mean you're only racist to the Vietnamese? Because that explains a lot.
He said that. He said it, not me. So we still
Nice.
keeping all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
No,
There's no reason not to.
no bad ouchie words were said.
All right. I'll say one.
No.
Borderlands 3.
Oh.
Oh, we can segue that into the news. Thank you.
You want news?
Oh, wait, did we not look up news the whole time?
No.
Hold up. Whose job was that?
No
You.
one's.
Oh. I got it.
I
Time
found-
to skim a Kotaku.
I found some stuff, but nothing for Borderlands. I just didn't think to look at it. Because I don't really care.
Borderlands 3, from what I
Sucks.
have gathered, is basically it's not running very well, and it graphically looks literally the same as Borderlands 2.
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard that
not
Tiny
surprised
Tina
by
looks
that one.
hideous now.
Oh yeah, I've seen her. She's
Yeah,
all
Hoy-
grown up. She's Rugrats.
Hoy
She
does-
looks
it
a
like-
meth. They all
ahead.
look like they're on meth.
They probably are. They're on Alien.
I was gonna
map.
make a really bad
Iridium.
joke at Julio's expense, but I won't do it.
Do it. What is it?
Do you want
Do
me
it.
to?
Yeah, let me
I
have
said you don't like the new Tiny Tuna because she's actually of age.
Oh, I was drinking water when that happened. Oh, I gotta go lay down.
No, we can't leave that in.
It's funny because I've never actually shown interest in little girls
I know.
or feet.
Wait a minute.
I'm
Okay,
literally laying on my
add,
floor.
you can add Cable with the feet stuff, but not the little girls.
You just added me with little girls.
Well, you already
so
told
we
me to
did
do
out
it.
So he did out you?
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Oh shit! This is all going down.
Wait, yeah, he did at you with the fucking. He did at you with the feet.
Monroe is everyone's new favorite.
Hey, Monroe, shut the
Monroe's
fuck up,
the-
man.
Monroe's the only normal racist, gay,
No, he's not. Monroe's the
bisexual.
perv here. He's the one who's into fucking furries and shit.
Why are you gonna add him like that?
Because he's weird.
We're all weird.
Yeah, but I'm the correct weird.
First of all, if you're a furry, you're not a correct weird. You're just like trash.
You said Fury.
Oh no.
Oh no, this is.
I'm gonna make a safety timestamp.
So the
I'm
Arkham
about to say some
trilogy.
slurs.
So the Arkham trilogy is now free on Epic Game Store, and now Batman has a crossover in Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Get it.
I want to see Batman floss.
Fortnite.
Why is it the Joker in Fortnite? I want to see the Joker floss.
No, because he's in Mortal Kombat.
You're like, look at this murderer as he's doing Orange Justice.
The Joker was right all along.
Yeah. All right, back to Borderlands 3. Hey, did you also know that the DRM has to upload at like 2 megabytes a second for you to be able to actually play?
Oh, that sounds like a Gearbox thing.
Yeah,
Thanks, Randy Pitchford.
you and your USB drive.
Yeah, he's got to
He
use that
did it.
money for more USBs.
Alleged USB. Allegedly.
He just wanted to know how the magic trick worked.
I don't know. Hey, Carlos, do you know the whole thing about Randy Pitchford's USB?
No.
Oh, cool. So Randy Pitchford, right? Allegedly.
I
Allegedly.
think this is the second time we've talked about Randy Pitchford too.
It's probably
yeah.
not the second.
It's the
No, it's
second
probably
time.
not the second.
We talked about it earlier.
Oh, you mean
Oh, yeah.
this one?
Well,
Yeah,
well, allegedly, Randy Pitchford dropped a USB with certain, corporate secrets and, some bad
child
things.
pornography.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
I
it
was
was
gonna.
lowly porn, but yeah.
It was?
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just saved Twitch streams from a certain streamer.
Probably that too. Well, I don't know.
I think
He's a dirty
Kobe's
fuck.
talking about the like very original USB.
Yeah.
How many USBs does he have?
Enough.
Well, there's-
Keep leaving
They
them
fucking
behind
even
you.
joke up. They even fucking joke about it in the fucking in Borderlands 3. Apparently, there's a fucking reference to it, and then it's like, why would you? I don't know.
Why don't you out yourself like this?
I mean, you know.
I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. Borderlands 3 is not great.
I knew
What are
it.
you
well-
talking about? It's good.
Well, it's probably good, but like, it's got too much bad for me to like it.
The stuff bad in it is just how it runs. It's look the look.
How it runs,
I
all that
think-
shit with the voice actors,
Wait, what's the
Oh,
shit
and-
about the voice actors?
Oh, not bringing back previous
True.
voice actors because they wouldn't pay them what they felt like they owed them.
Oh,
They didn't want
No.
to pay a guy and they wanted him to voice act for free.
that sounds like a Gearbox 3
It was
thing.
mostly a Randy thing. Also, that one time
Oh.
Randy like fired a guy that made fun of that guy for not having health insurance anymore and how he was gonna die.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And Gearbox is full of How are there 6 people on this podcast right now?
Are you
Is that
okay,
just-
Julio? It's like, how are you treating like stimuli? Like, are you just kind of looking around your room, thinking about things as you talk, and just talking about them as they come to mind?
Kinda. I'm really tired right now, man. I've had a stressful month.
Stressful month of
That's understandable.
playing Borderlands 3.
No, my great grandma died, you fucking asshole.
Oh. Oh.
Let her bring that
Still-
back up.
Man, thanks, fucking Monroe. Jeez.
I'm still a crowd favorite.
No, you're not.
There's no crowd.
Get out of here. Oh, I almost banned him. That would have been bad. I just was trying to kick him off.
God.
I mean, you can
accidentally
ban me
clicked on
if you
it.
want. You won't do it. Why is there a turtwig?
Because I imagine that's how Julio is right now. Just that facial expression.
I'm a pitbull up for life, man.
Hold up, I got you.
Freaking weirdo. Don't put Piplup in the goddamn podcast
Dude,
stuff.
Piplup, Empoleon, Greninja, Blastoise, Swampert.
I love water.
Man,
types. You
Julio is a true water homie. Or hydro
No,
homie.
man, don't forget
Hydro.
Typhlosion was that one for JoJo, but
What?
everything else it's been water
Well,
for
that's
me.
not fair. Typhlosion's so cool.
Honestly, yeah, way cooler than fucking Grovyle.
Okay.
That's all in
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and that's not even the last evolution.
Well, I like Totodile.
It's the only one
That's how
everyone
much he
remembers.
sucks. It's true,
Well-
Sceptile.
Yeah.
Yo, who here can name all 150 Pokemon? Like in
I
I'm
order?
not
can't.
staying. I'm not
In
staying here
order,
for that.
no, but
I
I can't
refuse.
do it.
What
We're
else
gonna
do we
do
have in the
actually
news?
Guys,
do that.
Ash
What else do we
finally won a league.
Who
yeah.
cares? I hope he dies.
He probably will now. He's outlived his usefulness.
He's
gonna
outlived
do
his
that.
usefulness. I hope Pikachu realizes that and just rips his throat out.
The immortality that Ho gave him in the first season, like, finally wore off.
Why can't Pokemon just be like about a god, emperor, dictator Pikachu?
Oh, whatchamacallit? I think
Yeah,
it
man,
for
Pseudo Victors.
Oh no, I have some good news. Minecraft now has a built-in character creator.
Hey.
What?
After all these years. Yeah.
Yo, wait, I want to talk about a game that I know has been like announced since forever ago, but I didn't really start reading about it until last night in like Fever Dream.
Yeah.
But Cyberpunk 2077.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit, I'm excited for that game now. Like I didn't really know what it was about. I didn't know a thing about it, but I watched a couple of videos last night. That game looks fun.
I
I
barely
am
know
so
anything
pumped
about
for
it, but I'm just
Cyberpunk.
gonna buy it blind.
All right. Who here is excited for Cyberpunk? Say
Who
I.
here
and then
isn't
state-
excited for Cyberpunk?
All right. Let's go through the list. Julio, why are you excited for Cyberpunk?
Dude, the
don't
mantis
have-
blades look dope as hell. Oh my god. I'm very
that it?
tired right now.
Is that your one thing? Because that's fine. Because that's understandable. They're pretty high.
No, I just really love cyberpunk stuff, and the fact that it's like the first cyberpunk open world like that
Nah, I wouldn't
really
say
interests
first.
me.
Oh, did you?
Even
Oh,
other
it really
things
interested
like
you.
that.
Yeah. I was gonna say Deus Ex, but that never really interested you. That's
Oh my
understandable.
god. I need to fucking play Deus Ex. Thanks for reminding me.
Hey, who? Fuck, Carlos.
What?
Why are you excited for Cyberpunk?
Keanu Reeves.
Because it looks like it'll have good writing. The graphics look good. Like Julio, I'm a sucker for cyberpunk stuff, like Blade Runner, all that shit. I'm a fan of. It's got Keanu Reeves in it. He's awesome, and it just looks like it's gonna be awesome.
All right, nice.
Yo,
Monroe,
Carlos,
why do
you
you
wanna
like Cyberpunk? Oh wait, never mind. My bad. What'd you say, Julio?
Carlos, you want to watch Blade Runner sometime?
I got the final cut on Blu-ray, and I got 2049 on 4K.
Holy shit, I love that movie. I want to watch it again. I haven't seen
It's pretty good.
those cuts though.
The next time we go back to Redacted, we should just get drunk and watch Blade Runner.
Oh yeah,
I'm down. I fucking love 2049.
it's good. That director, Denis Villeneuve, I hope I didn't mess up his name, is really good. He also made that movie Sicario, which is incredible.
Sicario's
You mean
amazing.
Sekiro?
Sicario.
Sicario is the Dark Souls of movies.
Shut the fuck up.
Put a penis in your mouth and die.
Hey Monroe,
Nice.
why Monroe, why are you excited for Cyberpunk?
I know basically nothing about it aside from the people making it and Ruff's like very loose things about the universe. I just really, really want a good RPG
Nice.
because one hasn't been released to my knowledge in a while. You just reminded me of Deus Ex. That's something I have to go back for.
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
That doesn't count.
That counts.
I want a non-Japanese RPG.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Hey,
So you're gonna
Cable.
play the one where you have two fucking megacorps, one by the United States and one by Japan,
Wait,
set
what?
in like a very cyberpunkish Japan, Neo Tokyo looking place, and
It's
be
still
like,
not
it's not-
Japanese.
all right.
They're weird and Polish. Polish
Nobody-
don't even know how to speak. Look,
Whoa.
Whoa,
I have
you're
a
not wrong,
vendetta
but
against the Witcher series.
Can't say
why?
that, man.
I hate the setting of The Witcher. I have
don't
only
like The
played
Witcher,
like
man.
2
No.
hours of Witcher 2. And I couldn't bring myself to play anymore.
Sounds
I bought
like
The
the
Witcher
equivalent of
3 and all the
Granted-
DLC on Steam, and then I watched some gameplay, then I returned it. Didn't
understandable.
even boot up the game.
Understandable.
All right, so
It's just
I
like,
got
is
I
not
got
what you're
two
there for.
questions. I got 2 questions.
uh-huh.
Firstly, Monroe, what do you think of Red Dead Redemption? Do you not like that game?
I don't have a PS4.
The original Red Dead Redemption.
Never played it.
Oh, I
Oh.
never fucking played it. I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't know it existed.
Dude, fucking
You might
love
like that RPG. It's just like Western and cowboys. It's actually pretty good.
Well, I wouldn't say Red Dead Redemption is an RPG, but it does have.
Well, like it's
some
got like
elements
that
of it.
open world feel. It's got like that open world feel to it. That you can kind of be
Yeah.
whoever you want.
Yeah, you do
And
have choices.
should
with
I-
Red Dead.
So that series, the Witcher series, I know nothing about it. Should I bother watching it?
Okay, so you know nothing about it. I mean, like
Henry
it's
Cavill's
like,
a good
yeah, dude, that he is so fucking good in that fucking
Honestly,
role. Have you
just
seen
for
that
him,
man?
I'd watch it.
Have you seen that man? That man is fucking buff for that.
That
role.
man, the one from Uncle.
Yeah, the
Love
I
that
the,
movie.
haven't
the
seen that
Superman.
movie. I need to see that movie.
It's basically
It's-
Archer.
That's what I
Yeah.
hear a lot. That it's basically Archer, and I love that show.
What else am I thinking about? Monroe. In all fairness, the first 2 games aren't great in my opinion for The Witcher. Three's bearable because they actually made combat fun. Not even good, just finally enjoyable.
Yeah.
And you're mostly there for the characters.
I'm also excited that Cyberpunk might possibly have Netrunner and all of its expansions just in the game. I really hope they do. I would legit pay like, I don't know how much, maybe $50 for that DLC.
I'm gonna be so sad if that game turns out bad.
Oh my god, that's gonna
I'm
be
so
such a
hopeful
shame.
that it doesn't because it looks so good.
Hey, Cable,
But,
why are you excited for Cyberpunk?
Oh, I mean, I'm not really.
All right, so Michael, why are
multiplayer.
you excited for? So Michael, why are you excited for Cyberpunk?
Oh boy. Well, I gotta say, like the game itself, from what they've shown, looks great. Mainly, I'm excited for just I don't know, just really for a lot of the shit that they've shown. The Mantis Blades for sure. How the game looks. The Nano Wire looks interesting for like you can use it as melee or like you can hack with it. It's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Usually, in like, I don't like this version of Cyberpunk as much, but like they've completely sold me on it. Like,
Don't you like it?
oh,
What do
it's
you
just
mean?
like well, I mean, like I just don't like the aesthetic of like
Oh,
all
you don't like the
the
cyberpunk aesthetic?
No, I do like I'd like cyberpunk. It's just like, you know how there's different levels of cyberpunk compared to the other. Cable, I feel like understands this a little bit more because of the media we watch together. There's like Ghost in the show, right? And then there's
Yeah.
like on the other side of that, then we have like cyberpunk, which heavily leans more on the punk part of the cyberpunk. You know what I mean?
I
But
kind of like it.
after, yeah,
I
after
like it.
after looking at a lot of more stuff by it, it says you can customize your character and like the world is a giant mix of like different like styles of cyberpunk. Then I'm super excited for it now.
Yeah.
Like, you know how Blade Runner is one type of cyberpunk compared to like how it looks like in like Deus
Well,
Ex
it's
and
because
stuff
it's
that.
like cyberpunk noir. That it's basically
Yeah.
what it is,
Yeah,
which looks amazing.
Yo,
Yeah,
how
but
we
you
can
know
have
what I-
Turtwig and Piplup, but no Chimchar up in here?
no one loves
You
Chimchar.
shut the fuck up.
Man, Monroe is drunk. Also,
No,
what? In the Witcher series, it's canon that because of how Ciri's powers kind of fuck with space and time and hopping through shit, that she could possibly fucking appear in like whatchamacallit. She could possibly appear in Cyberpunk 2077. And like, I love Ciri as a character. Like, she's amazing. Also, the art of people who were drawing of her in Cyberpunk makes pretty good art.
I just looked at the most recent picture. I feel attacked.
I love Demon Slayer. That anime is pretty
That
good.
ass.
Oh,
Yeah, I
not
know.
that one. The fuck. God damn it. I can't keep track of all the fucking pictures.
All right,
But
I'm excited for Cyberpunk. I think the only person in here that doesn't really care much is Cable.
Yeah.
It's got multiplayer though.
Why like the
Mine
cyberpunk
is-
Cable?
I mean, it looks good. It looks interesting, and I hope it is good for everyone that's interested in it. I just don't have a personal preference or stake in it.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
that
make
it's
you
not
play
near, and it's also not Iceborne.
No.
Cable's
I
only
mean,
like
I'll
Cable's
probably
like, no,
try it,
need
but I don't
my-
think I'll go on my way to buy it at least immediately.
Cable's like, no, I need my androids more depressed.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like this game will probably be better than Nier realistically in terms of like polish and story. Well, yeah, probably even story too, depending on how they do it. I just don't have a preference to play it, I guess.
Understandable.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people who's like, you can't play it because I don't like it, Mantis.
God, Jesus.
He is just our channel's James Small. Jesus.
But for I hope it is good, so everyone enjoys it.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to get through that first wave of a lot of people really liking it without even having played it. The
Yeah.
same with what happened with The Witcher.
I mean, honestly, I think Cyberpunk 2077 will be the Dark Souls of RPGs.
Oh my god,
I'm
fucking
actually
stab
banning you from the server now.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Like, I'm just gonna level your Kobe.
Kobe left.
You
You know what?
I didn't.
No,
Because I'm
he
tired now.
actually kicked Monroe out.
Oh damn.
Oh my god, I have to actually go and invite him back.
Oh
Why?
my god.
You
Oh
could
my
have just
God.
kicked him.
I invited him back. I just kicked him from the server. Calm down.
I don't think that's any better, man.
No, you actually straight up banned him.
Did I? No, I.
No,
kicked-
because we have to reinvite.
I'm pretty sure I just kicked him
Jesus.
out. Wait.
How long have we been recording?
Holy, if you're tired, man, go to bed, dude. It's about an hour 20.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
It's cool.
Fine,
It's cool
man.
you tried to come out at least.
Yeah. You guys should
Hey,
get the Modern
Monroe.
Warfare beta.
Oh, I will. I'll
I'll
try
find
It
it.
out.
wasn't
it.
letting me click the
Cool.
fucking channel.
Night, guys.
Oh, because we had
'cause I gotta
to
give
assign
you
your
your
role.
roles
Hi,
again.
Julio.
Okay. Oh, bye, Julio.
Oh, he's gone.
There we go. Now you have your role again.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, rip Julio. Let me add that timestamp so I can make him fade from reality.
You should just add in the video of like a Thanos snap and me just killing Monroe.
I just want to look up.
Uh,
I just want to look up a game, like a gaming article, on any game that's a third-person action game, and just search the words Dark Souls.
I think a lot of people have already done.
all right, let's see. What's next? God, we got to this talking about just how the Batman games were free on Epic Games Store.
Yeah,
God, what the fuck is wrong with us?
a lot of things.
Yeah. Okay, so people of color. That's how we're starting this. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Oh, someone can read that article. And,
Okay,
Ooh.
so I'll do it since I steamroll segued it in. Okay, so as you guys know,
If you want to get mad at Cable.
yeah, fuck it. All right, so basically, X-Men Marvel now has the rights for them back, at least for the movies, and they're talking about if they do, they introduce the X-Men again, the new movies, possibly making Magneto and Professor X people of color. Now,
As of recent news, I believe Denzel Washington is on that list.
Okay.
so that's good actor, and I hope he gets Professor
Okay,
X.
here's the thing. Professor X, it
I
does
was
not
thinking
matter.
Magneto.
Well, no, here's the issue, Carson. Professor X,
No,
it doesn't matter if
I,
it's
like let me
what he is.
explain. I agree. Professor X doesn't matter. I know with the Magneto thing that he's a Holocaust survivor. The kind of argument that I've heard for it is that if you try to make him a Holocaust survivor now, he's gonna be old as fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
So like
Yeah.
like you can still kind of shift it of like maybe he comes from a persecuted people, but it's another situation. So it could work, but I do very much understand that like he is a Holocaust survivor. And that's a pretty big fucking deal for why his character is the way he is.
Yeah, that's literally
Yeah.
his like purpose for doing everything, more or less. Like,
I mean, like
I
you can get like Denzel Washington being a lot like fucking whatchamacallit, being Magneto and being part of that civil like all the shit that's happened during the civil rights movement would be like also would work. But I feel this isn't to like knock on the like people
It's
of
not.
color or
It's not
anything,
an easy
because, like,
rewrite. Like they
No,
have
it's
to
not
be
easy.
confident about it. They have to be confident about what they're doing because it is something that I do feel like you could mess this up.
No, here's my one problem with this. They already did that with the character in Marvel with Killmonger, I felt like.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but even then, like honestly, before the movie, nobody knew that character. Like honestly, nobody
exactly.
knew that character. Magneto, I would say, even before like the Marvel movies got big, he was a pretty well-known villain.
Yeah. Well, like, it's not the fact that it's not going to hurt more. It's just there's no way to write this without it having controversy alongside of it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's also true. There's
Yeah.
just no way to get around it.
Yeah.
Like, they can probably make it work, especially if they're not having the people that did Dark Phoenix. Because that would be too
No,
shoehorned.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, like, they can make it work,
God.
and, like, I get why they'd rather do that instead of Holocaust, because, like you said, Carlos, he's just going to be too old, because the movies are going to be in, like, 2023 or 4. So, I mean, they can make it work. It's just weird to think about, I guess, because for all these years, it's been, this is Magneto. Jewish Holocaust survivor. Very, very angry against humans.
Magneto was right.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's awkward. It's awkward either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people have came to Twitter and it's
we
like,
can
actually,
we
let's,
can always
let's ask the,
we can always
let's
think
ask
about
the
it
real
like this.
person.
We got our X-Men movies where he was a Holocaust survivor. Like those will always still be there.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I agree with Cable. It's gonna feel really weird. It's gonna be very obvious this isn't
Denzel
quote
Washington can do
unquote.
it.
It won't be quote unquote true Magneto, but it'll. You can
No,
feel. I hope you can feel the inspiration from it.
Yeah.
it won't be, but we'll get Malcolm X Magneto.
Alternatively, they'll do time travel bullshit and Magneto will be fine.
See, like how you said, Kobe. I think that's the way like they could make it work. Like if they actually kind of went a little bit with the closer to the MLK and Malcolm X route, they can do like how they did with First Class. Like they could introduce them when they were younger during that time. So now that they're older, it could still kind of work. Like there's a way to make it work, but it requires
It's just
very
like
good writing.
it sucks either way because then like you go like you can't just go out and say like the Holocaust was worse than how black people were treated in Jim Crow because like this goes back to the we're going back to Dave Chappelle one more time as this is a really good joke that Dave Chappelle would always have like this joking like who suffered more, right? And then Dave Chappelle would always make the joke and like I don't know, man, I get to Jewish people and I feel like I have a real battle about who suffered more around there.
Ooh.
And like,
Go watch that special.
yeah, no, it's a great special. But like, watch the Dave Chappelle special, everyone. But like, it's just like I know Denzel Washington's gonna do a good job. I just wish he was I felt like he could have done better as a different character. Not
Yeah,
necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily because I feel like, granted, it's gonna be. I grew up with the X-Men movies, even though a lot of them were bad. But like Ian McKellen as fucking Magneto was good. That fucking one line he said in like, was it Last Stand? Even like like one of the worst X-Men movies was like, was it? I'm not letting them put another needle on my arm or something. Or I'm never letting.
it's like that's the thing. We already got like a perfect young and old Magneto. It's like it was going to be hard to beat either of them.
Yeah. Which sucks because you can't just say. I mean, you can do like we don't need Magneto to make an X-Men story, but if you're quote unquote rebooting it, you kind of do, which does suck.
I mean,
Like you don't want to see mutants of Magneto isn't a part of it. He's a big fucking deal.
He's the big fucking deal. And granted, like I think it's just going to spout out with like a bunch of whatchamacallit. It's just gonna like spiral out into different shit of like political stuff that's gonna happen with the movie. Especially with, what's been happening recently with the stuff over here.
Yeah.
And granted, even original Magneto still fucking did that. But it's just like a lot of people, some of them not really fans of comic books and they're using the platform for other ways are going to be like, oh man, look at how SJW Marvel is now. But that's just them rewriting the character. So it's an awkward situation either way. Well, here's the real question. Let's ask Monroe and Michael how they feel about it.
Well, being a pure Aryan male, I think I'm pretty.
You good? You get that out of your system?
Okay, so basically, if this is going to happen, the movie setting is supposed to happen in 2023. You said, like the setting of the movie.
If they are keeping it in line with where Infinity War or where Endgame and Far From Home took place, it would be about 2023 or 2024, I think.
So if they do that and they actually want Magneto himself to be alive at that time and not be very, very old, and I guess maybe kept alive by black magic or something, I don't know.
It's a mutant power, probably.
He he magnetized his cells so that they never age. But like, basically, they're gonna have to basically rewrite Magneto's origin unless they want to make him very old,
Yeah.
or they do a time skip slash he was frozen for 20 years kind of thing.
Yeah, he was on the plane with Captain America.
He was just behind him the whole time. He was in.
He was behind him practicing his
No, he
Marvel
wasn't.
Infinites.
You know he wasn't a Nazi.
I mean, yeah, exactly. That's why he was fighting. That's why he was fighting Red Skull. He was behind Captain America the whole time.
Yeah, what we didn't see is after the plane crashed, Red Skull is still alive and Magneto did an infinite on him.
Oh my god. But yeah,
You want to
basically,
see him?
basically the way that this is set up, they have to rewrite the origin of the character somehow, in some way.
Yeah, Professor X, it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah. Because the character is tied to real world history, and at the point at which this movie would take place in the real world, he would be very old if he was still tied to it. So
Even if he was alive, like God.
like I can guess at what would they do? Would they make it like, I don't know, would they make it like parents or grandparents Holocaust survivors?
But
Something like
that wouldn't work as well, though. Because the whole point was like
wouldn't
he
for his-
physically went through himself.
Yeah. So
But that could be the only way you could really reference it. Like, oh, you know, he also had family that had to go. Like, he's had a family line that's been persecuted.
Hmm.
yeah, but it's not like the raw motivation isn't.
I don't know.
as-
I'm not claiming to be a good writer. I don't have the answer.
No, I'm not
I
either.
hope that they find an answer.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just, yeah, that's the raw motivation for the arc his character takes wouldn't be there if he himself didn't go through like everything. So I don't know. I don't know what they'll do, but yeah, I don't care about them rewriting the character.
I mean, they still got a lot of material to work with if they actually go down the route of making him a person of color, because that's in America to do a lot of not great things to people of color over here around that
Oh,
area,
God,
around that time.
I just
you know,
kind of thought,
Tuskegee, all the lynchings, internment camps,
I just thought of something.
basically slavery, and then actual slavery.
What if? I just thought of something. What if to make?
I
Oh,
don't know.
God.
I don't like this laughing. Michael, are you there?
I'm here.
How do you feel about this situation? So I can get off the topic before Monroe ruins it.
I mean, okay, look. Typically, I would not want these type of things to happen. I'm not someone who cares too much for like changes like that, but I mean, ultimately, I don't really care that much. I mean, they want to go like a different route, especially with the whole time thing. Like, if they want to go on ahead and do that, then that's fine. But like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really have that much of an opinion on it.
It's just
Thank you,
that
Michael.
No problem.
the casting has the casting here has a very clear purpose, like a reason it's being done. It's
Yeah.
because the original character's story in the setting they're trying to work him in would not really work unless he's very old.
Yeah.
What I was laughing about is what if they make Magneto Wakandan?
Oh. Ooh,
That would definitely not work.
that would definitely not work. Like, he can't be like.
No, he can't. But no, I mean, what if like a similar to Killmonger situation?
Well, that's what I'm kind of worried about, is that they're just going to copy and paste Killmonger for him.
Yeah,
Kind of hope they don't.
I
But-
hope they don't.
I don't know.
It's a weird situation altogether, but I still feel like Denzel Washington would do a good job.
Who do you think would be good to like work alongside Denzel Washington? Like if he was playing either character, who do you think would be a good person?
All right, so if
go
it's
alongside
Magneto, Denzel Washington, Idris Elba, Professor X. That's all. That's all. I have to
was
say.
already in the MCU.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Heimdall.
Oh yeah, he is Heimdall. Fuck. Well, bring him back.
Just bring him back, no saying.
That's how you explain him being able to read minds and shit. Fucking, he just reincarnates. Damn it! I forgot he was in fucking the MCU.
Man, Coby, your track
Like a lot
record
of-
today is not great.
Yeah, it is. And man, I look super racist.
No, I got it.
Stop
Dave
it,
Chappelle for Professor X.
Sasha, if you're listening to this, which I know you won't, but sometimes you listen, don't beat my ass, please.
Dude, I loved Dave Chappelle when he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He makes a great Groot.
Oh.
It's better you said Groot than Rocket.
Why would Rocket be worse? Now I'm curious. Where's your mind? Why would Rocket have been worse?
I'm gonna send you. Hold up.
I'm gonna send you some encrypted messages.
No, I just sent you an encrypted message, and then you'll get it.
Oh. Hey, no one get mad at me. I'm autistic. Also, no one get mad at me. I'm not.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Actual kind of somewhat breaking news, I guess. Don't worry, it's not going to make the mistake of the first podcast. The new characters for Cross got announced like, I don't know, an hour ago.
No.
Oh.
Cool. It's mostly people I don't know because I don't play
sounds
Blaze
like an anime fighting game.
Let's see. They
That sounds like an
added,
anime fighting
but
game.
for anyone watching that may be interested and hasn't watched it yet, they're adding. Oh my god, I hate the fucking way Blaze Blue does names. I'm gonna read it exactly as how you see it, and I know that's not right, but I don't give a shit. Celica equals A equals Mercury.
I hate Blaze Blue.
Like I know this supposed to be spaces, but just oh my god.
I fucking hate Blaze.
Let's see. Elizabeth from Persona 4. Toru Adachi from Persona 4. And she actually looks interesting. Hilda from Under Night, which...
Hey.
And then Susanoo from Blaze Blue.
Well, time to start playing Blaze Blue.
I want to get it when it's on sale. I can't bring myself to pay full price
I
for
would
it.
get cross tag just for the Persona 4 characters, honestly.
I would get it for Persona 4 and Blitztank.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I would totally run fucking Adachi and Blitztank.
Oh yeah, speaking of fighting games.
Yeah.
Hey Michael, wanna play Skullgirls? Let me actually just fucking... What?
Oh no, you've summoned the beast.
Did someone say Skullgirl?
It's okay, Michael. I'll go pick you up. I'll bring you over here and then hook you up and you can play against Monroe.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because he doesn't have it on PC.
Oh, okay. Nah, I can't play Skullgirls yet. Not again. Not yet. You know, we don't live for very long, do we?
I don't know where this is going, but I think I like it.
I'm reposting this just because
Did someone say mass suicide?
Oh yeah, drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Did someone say Kool-Aid? Oh man, wait. I'm still remembering one of my favorite moments on this podcast when we were talking about Guilty Gear Church.
Oh yeah, was that like literally? Wasn't that the last podcast?
That was the last podcast.
Yeah,
Guilty Gear Church is still probably one of my favorite fucking things we've ever said, and I need to clip that and make that into something animated. But I suck at animation, so I'm gonna force Monroe to do it.
I can't animate.
Hey, Monroe, how's that thumbnail?
I've showed Coby. It's basically done. I
sent it to you.
I
I thought I
There's
sent
a
it
little
to
bit
you.
of
Did
there's
you?
a little
Hold
bit of
on.
color mixing on the sky.
Oh, well, I'm not going to check now. It's going to take me too long to find it through this hell that we see
Speaking
each
of
other.
the thumbnail, how's the recording?
For what?
Oh,
Yeah.
non-existent.
For anything.
Yeah, we've been just fucking smothered with a lot of shit recently. So, well, we need to get all this out first. Like I said, so close to being done with Arkham and then finishing our first couple parts of Yakuza. I'm just gonna fucking pound it out there.
Just
bam,
release one a day.
No, I refuse.
Coby, you would just upload them all at once and then set them to release once a day or twice a day if you want.
I'm doing
Please.
a movie and I'm gonna release them 30 minutes in a day.
But it's only yourself that's being spiteful.
Pound it.
I'm sorry, Monroe. Stop fucking your boyfriend. I'm talking to Coby here.
He's not here.
Fucking
classy.
didn't even miss a beat with
And I'm classy. I wouldn't do that in a call.
Pussy.
He'd at least do it on video.
Shit, he can at
That's
least
an
get paid
interesting
for it.
question. Actually, that's an interesting question that I bet no one here is going to answer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Would you be comfortable if your partner asked you to record both of you having sex?
Eh.
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 I don't have a partner, so I don't have an answer to that.
I don't want to see myself doing that on camera.
Well,
Don't
not
watch it.
that, but
But why? Then why are they asking to record it?
I
mean,
don't know.
like,
Question.
I don't want to go into detail. Never mind. I'm stopping
Yeah,
myself there.
this isn't the place for it. This is the After Hours podcast.
Yeah, is it?
No, well, it will be.
All right. Okay, so let's.
Space
okay,
Patrol After Dark, boys.
Oh. I thought we were. There is no After Dark after Space Patrol. We're just dark.
Well, hey, only one and a half of us are.
Dave
Space
Chappelle was the
Patrol
best
Vertigo.
actor in the MCU. Changed my mind.
Space Patrol Vertigo. Fucking
God.
Space Patrol Elseworlds.
All right, fuck, what were we talking about next?
I
What's
don't.
this
Oh yeah.
fucking thing you
Fucking
sent in
no.
podcast stuff, Gabe?
Oh yeah. the
Which
YouTube
one?
The
The
YouTube
latest
verification.
one.
Oh,
the YouTube
that.
verification process. Oh yeah. Explain something that's gonna screw us over in the future.
Oh, you want me to do
Go
it?
ahead,
Shit, I
Cable.
should read it.
They fucking unverified themselves.
Yeah, apparently the thing is, it was fucking up people that were already verified or something. I'll be
Yep.
honest, I didn't really read this. Because it doesn't really affect us at all.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then apparently they are rolling back on it to an extent, so that's good, but it's just another month at YouTube.
Look, every year they receive tens of thousands of complaints from creators about impersonation. Do they? Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
How,
Yeah.
it's not
It
that
doesn't
easy to impersonate a channel.
well,
No, but it is easy to just steal their video and just claim it as yours.
yeah, especially with like the
I'm getting
Thanks, let's
flashbacks
just
of
download it.
anger to every other fucking video that fucking copyrighted me when I fucking used like royalty-free music.
Look,
And I'm fucking getting angry, and I'm like, I swear to God, I remember I was like, I swear to God, if someone fucking copyrights goddamn Mozart, I'm gonna fucking dig up his grave and reanimate him.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, they don't like
copyrighted
pay
by
me.
Mozart's dog.
He wouldn't be alive either.
The video's monetization is now going to Mozart's estate.
It's funneling
The
right
one that's
into his
probably
grave.
crumbled. Yeah.
All channels still be eligible to apply, whatever. Like, how fucking like if you upload all the videos of another channel and then just
Mhm.
put their name, like you literally try to look exactly like them, it still wouldn't. Like your link will be different. Like your actual channel link will be different.
Yeah, but that hasn't stopped people before.
This is, but okay. Look,
I
mean, I've
wouldn't be
never seen
surprised
an
if I found our
impersonation
channel with 100,000 and like views per video. And it
Oh
was, like,
no,
all
I'd still be
like,
surprised.
It was, yeah,
I
no,
would
it'd be
be-
all in
who-
like Chinese or something. I'd be so upset.
Who fuck? I've never seen an impersonation channel.
Not that someone's stealing it, but because it's Chinese.
Like this seems as
China joke of the podcast.
the
Woo!
I was actually avoiding when you said Blitz Tank. I was being like, okay, let's see if we can actually get through podcast without mentioning China.
Oh, it's a staple at this point.
It is a staple at this point.
I'm just gonna start next week by just saying China.
They'll never
China.
expect that one.
But fucking. So I've never seen an impersonation channel. Is this actually common?
It's not impersonations. It's just they're blatantly just stealing it. It's happened before. I've seen it, but they've usually been. When you're more famous, it's taken down. But it's not just impersonation. It's also just making a false company and just copyright claiming videos.
Yeah,
That has been happening.
It was
Well,
really
the verification thing wouldn't help with that second thing.
Yeah.
yeah, it was really
Not
bad
really.
with footage for like fighting game tournaments. There was one channel that was reposting the Tekken tournaments like unofficially and getting like a shitload of money for it when they weren't supposed to be doing that.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, but luckily now I think they finally kind of got that worked out, and now Namco's actually putting all the stuff on like an official channel.
Well, that's good.
Because just most people just don't do stuff for fighting games like officially until more recently.
Yeah, that's actually you're right. Not fighting games, yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
Look, Susan Wojcicki's sorry.
Who?
The head person at YouTube.
Who?
Oh.
Who?
Yeah.
Susan
who?
Chick-
I don't know who my boss is. Technically
Hold on.
speaking.
Let me look at this. Yep. Yeah, I got it right. Susan Wojcicki.
Oh, you got it right the first time, and it all went downhill.
No, it's Wojcicki. Are you saying the first C is silent?
I don't know.
It's spelled Wojcicki. It's Wojcicki.
Man, I hope you're
Wachowski, is
wrong.
that what you're trying to say?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Mike Wazowski.
This.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the CEO of YouTube. The CEO of YouTube both made The Matrix and starred in the Pixar film Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Wazowski.
Look,
Dude, speaking of taking care of like baby cousins, the most annoying thing ever that's ever happened to me in my fucking life was I decided to be a good fucking cousin, a good fucking a good fucking older cousin, and decided to fucking show my fucking like little group of baby cousins in Vietnam fucking Monsters Inc. And they would just for a week straight they just kept saying Mike Wazowski, and I swear to God I was gonna throw him out a fucking window. That's a cursed picture. That is cursed. That bottom one is cursed.
That's more cursed than the first one.
No, that's more cursed than the first one.
Mike Wazowski's the new leader of Organization 13.
Man, I
Sorry,
hate this.
Sully, but I'm gonna possess the Keyblade of people's hearts.
God.
Hate you guys.
Oh my god, I can't speak. I can't fucking speak.
Are we just all on Google looking up Mike Wazowski?
I am.
Because there's a lot of good reaction images I found.
Stop fucking. Get off of Google. Get off of the Google.
Why? This one's pretty good.
No, I gotta join in on this. Hold up.
I'm not posting all this. We gotta move on. We're just evolving into a
Mike
shit.
Wazowski. Welcome to the Mike Wazowski cast. 2 hours in. That was just a tea. That was just a tea kettle. Like God.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about some game releases for this week. Why not?
Yeah. Well, what released this week? Jesus
All right, let's see.
Christ!
Aw.
What the fuck? That's cursed. Oh, that one's cursed. Oh, that one's super cursed. Oh, you can totally post that one. Just censor that out. You can post that one. Just censor that out.
Oh my god.
Mike Wazowski is banned from the server.
Oh.
I'm deleting that post. I actually have the power to delete someone else's post. Oh, that was cursed. All right.
No, that's fair.
That what's released this week.
Okay, all right. So we got Link's Awakening HD on Switch. That came out yesterday. Well, of course it's gonna be on the Switch. Nintendo's a bunch of racists when it comes to consoles.
True,
Okay.
Nintendo are racist. What is the gameplay of Link's Awakening? Because Mario got that, and I don't even fucking know.
I mean,
What
it's a top-down Legend of Zelda game. I don't think that's... I mean, if you haven't played anything like Link's Awakening, then you go around, you explore, you find items, and go through dungeons and stuff.
Is that the one where you get to play Zelda, the elf?
What?
Well, technically they're human.
Well, no, they're human, Hylians, whatever.
Yeah, you get to play the elf Zelda, and he has a big sword.
That's what you're going for, son of a bitch.
I will ban you permanently this time.
Okay, we also got Devil's Hunt, which is a third-person action-adventure game that's some mix of Devil's Third, Devil May Cry, and Prototype.
Well, that sounds like something I should be all over, but I've never heard of this.
Well, the trailer's in that article, but God damn it, Coby. That came out on the 17th, so most of these are already out, but I'll at least put the dates, because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anime, AI, the Somnium File? Yeah, Somnium Files. Oh, it's by the people that did Danganronpa and the Zero Escape series. So it's probably going to be relatively similar to those if I took a guess. I'm probably wrong, but not going to play it. And that was also the 17th. Man, anyone chip in? Don't leave me fucking alone here. Okay, fuck it. It's all released already. Whatever. Who cares? I'm not going to read these anymore. All right. Rebel Cops. Yeah, cops actually shoot white people instead of black people. Woo.
I don't know. That needs to be censored.
And
I'll leave that up to you.
I'll add this safety stamp. But at least you guys fucking made some noise.
Wait, Rebel Cops is out?
Yeah, it came out the 17th.
Bye.
God. It's a turn-based stealth tactics game in the same universe as This Is the Police. If anyone's heard of that before.
Oh, I think I know what This Is the Police is. I think that is a... kind of like a...
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
no.
I'm game
Never mind.
racist.
What?
What do you...
You said Rebel Cops? I wasn't listening. I thought you meant Nightmare Cops.
No. The fuck is Nightmare Cops?
It's a fucking game that's a bunch of Newgrounds people are making.
Oh, so it's porn.
No. There's already porn of it, I think.
Oh, well, yeah. So as one character gets shown, there's gonna be porn. Let's see, Untitled Goose Game, which is a stealth game where you play as a goose. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah. It was on the Epic Game Store, so I wasn't that interested in it. But like Switch versions and all the other versions seem pretty fun.
Oh wow, this list is longer than I thought.
Can we just skip to the good one?
Yeah, Devil May Cry 2 is coming out this week on the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Oh my, the list isn't that long.
The
It's
best-
all the other shit.
The best Devil May Cry.
A remaster of Castle Crashers is coming out on, or came out on the 17th for the Switch and PS4. That's good. That it's not just all Switch games. Got Lego Jurassic Park or Lego Jurassic World on the Switch.
Wait, actually.
Lego
Yeah.
Jurassic.
Yeah, Lego Jurassic World on the
Lego
Switch.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's not the weirdest thing Lego's done. And it won't
Yes,
be
it
the
is.
weirdest thing. No, it's not.
It
Have you
won't be
seen
the
Bionicle?
Bionicles aren't made by Lego. What?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
What? No.
Yes, Bionicle is
Yeah,
a
they are.
product of
No,
Lego.
No. No.
When's part 2 coming out?
Never. I refuse.
What? Carlos, we can't do a part 2 of a game that's not finished. Like, that whole demo is that first level and
You're
that's
right.
it. Yes, I'm fucking right, Monroe.
I forget Bionicle was made by people in this dimension.
Yeah, well, so did they.
I only play good games, like Devil May Cry 2 and Life is Strange.
And then,
Stop. Posting fucking pictures.
and then Sayonara
Oh, that was
Wild
a-
Hearts came
that one's
out
a GIF.
as well. And yeah, that's more or less it for this week, or I guess technically last week.
Hey.
Yeah, these were all last week, weren't they? Damn, I probably should have checked that. Ah, fuck it, who gives a shit?
Is that it?
Oh,
done?
yeah, that's all for that. Unless you have any other news you want to talk about, then we can go to questions.
Well, let's see if we got a last minute thing in case Fallout 76 decided to make a comeback and be like, oh, time to be more controversy.
Come on, Randy Pitchford.
Yeah, come on, Randy Pitchford.
Actually, don't do that. He'd probably like it.
What do you
Oh, yeah, don't.
Randy Pitchford, Fallout 76?
No, it's
What? I'm confused.
Oh, after all these years, Cube World finally releases September 30th.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I don't even
For
know
all
what
you
that
Cube
is.
World fans, not me. Yeah. Good job. Oh, here we go. Last one to nail in the coffin. Shenmue 3 or Shenmue 3 backers can request a Steam key, but they might not get one.
F.
I never had hope for this game, so it's fine. I never liked Shenmue, mostly because I was like, why would I play Shenmue when I have Yakuza? And I'm sorry to at every person who's ever had a Dreamcast, but I'm sorry I'm right.
I never even knew about this game until the fucking shit came up for it.
Oh, yeah. So basically, they can request refunds or change their version of the game from today. Developer-wise, Net has announced emails are being sent out to confirm what version you're getting, and any changes can be made from there. One of the options is to get a Steam key where the timed Epic exclusivity.
Exclusivity.
God.
maybe.
Learn to
Yeah.
talk.
I do know how to talk. English is my second language. Don't be racist. Anyways.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But it looks like that's not actually a done deal. WiseNet said it would offer the alternative back in a July update, but negotiations with Valve haven't concluded, and the developer can't technically say it will be able to dole out Steam keys in 2020. Despite this, backers can still request it via survey. I mean, I don't know. It's like the same thing that like Eyepatch Wolf said in his video. It's just like it feels like somebody else, like whatchamacallit, they already made like the true like sequel to Shenmue, and it's, in my opinion, Yakuza. Because like Shenmue is all seriousness, but none of the heartfelt. There's heartfelt stuff in it and stuff like that, like heartfelt moments and like good character moments, but there's not that comedy to balance out all the sadness. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've never played either. Maybe I should play Yakuza.
You should just play Yakuza 0.
I'll play the
It's like
third
20
Battle
bucks.
Royale instead.
No, it's $20.
Okay, I might play it. Maybe.
All right, is that all? Are we on questions now?
Yeah, unless anyone else has anything they dug up from this corpse.
Nope.
Nope.
Nah.
I like corpses.
All right, question time from good old Erwin.
boy.
Erwin, I did read your paragraph before the questions. I'm not going to read it back for this because it's too long, but I am taking those recommendations into account for the next things I'm editing. So thank you. All right. So okay. I mean, it's just stuff regarding audio.
Okay.
Okay. Question 1. Well, when you put it like that, now it makes sense. What's something you were told to do that was so vague that only when you dug up more into it, you actually get it, but still find it dumb?
Oh,
Most
I can even
projects from
answer
one
this one.
teacher.
Computer
what's
engineering
the-
homework.
Oh,
Intro
I think
to
all of this can
intro to
just be-
computer graphic homework. Actually, no, that still doesn't make
Uh.
sense to me because he doesn't fucking teach us. That god.
Oh, you have one of those teachers.
Yeah.
All right. We'll give you one slur and we'll edit it out.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm not. I wasn't even going for a slur.
Well, I
I'm just
already
gonna say
said it, so
bitch.
you might as well say it.
I was going for bitch. I just started getting so angry, my mouth shut. I just started smacking my chair. And then I remember these arms are metal. I probably shouldn't have done that. But now I'm probably going to outright fail or drop that class, and I know it. Okay, let's think of an actual answer to this.
Chemistry.
I mean, I have my answer. It's just kind of hard to explain for the specific project.
Wow.
He basically wanted me for a program to count the number of characters in a just a line of text, and he wanted me to implement this special design pattern that we were learning. So instead of just having a number and counting up that number every time I read a character, he wanted me to make an entire class, a whole nother file, with a counting class. So he wanted me to replace one line of code with an entire new file. That would have actually made the program run worse. I just assumed that wasn't what he wanted from the vaguely worded instructions because it's asinine. But I'm getting... That's it.
Okay.
That's my answer.
I mean,
I
that's a
think
good
all of
answer.
us just has to do with like fucking teachers telling us to do something.
Or not telling us to do something.
But yeah,
What
he's
about you, Carlos?
also my
I
teacher
know
that
Cable's
doesn't teach
pain.
anything.
What about you, Carlos?
This wasn't necessarily a teacher problem. The teacher was fine, but when I was taking an accounting class, I would say accounting. Like, you understand why certain things need to be the way they are, like the way they have to calculate certain reports and what they take into account, but it still a lot of times feels at the same time it's necessary but also unnecessarily complicated. So it's just one of those things where if you're not active about it constantly, it does confuse you.
Well, sorry if you wanted a game-related answer, Erwin, but I don't know if we really have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh wait, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Making some items in Monster Hunter.
I mean, the game literally tells you how to do it.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes it's like, why do I need this for a sword?
Oh, that.
I don't think
Because
I don't think putting a fucking like I don't think putting a fiery ball sack will make my sword any better.
Well, they need
I'm just saying.
they need some way for you to keep hunting stuff to grind and play the game. So I mean,
You've gotta squeeze Toby Kadachi's thunder sacks all over your hot sticky sword.
because Coby, think about it this way: what if you had to hunt like literally every single individual part of the monster to make a specific weapon? That would be a goddamn nightmare. Hey, cool! I didn't get the femur bone. I got the calf bone or something. It's just stuff like that.
What about a simulator like Monster Hunter, except you're not the actual hunter, you're the person that comes afterwards and you just carve up all the carcasses?
So a revolture.
Yeah. What if you just play a monster vulture?
Anyways, what's question 2?
Question 2. Damn you,
Did Michael
me.
answer?
Yeah, he said
he said
computer
homework.
engineering.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear him.
Did you have a different answer, Michael? Oh shit.
I mean, it's kind of related to that. I would say if you want a specific class, then this electromagnetics class that I'm taking, because the teacher doesn't fucking teach us. He just reads from the
Common
textbook.
trend.
It's like there's no point to really going to class.
It's a common trend with teachers that don't teach anything in class.
Dude,
That's how
are
my
you,
English teachers were, and when I was going to classes, they just wouldn't teach.
Michael? Are you
You
learning
have
how to
to-
be Magneto?
Wait, what?
Are you learning how to be Magneto?
Haha,
Basically.
electromagnetism.
Michael's gonna be the new
Totally.
Magneto, confirmed.
He's just gonna get on stage and say, "I want to die," and we're all gonna clap.
So relatable.
I mean, that's probably true. No, I'm taking it for a tech elective. Probably a mistake.
Oh,
That
yeah.
class is basically just physics except with vectors.
Ugh.
Like advanced physics with vectors.
Oh, if it was a Vector 45 that I could blow my brains out with, that'd be worth it.
Oh hell yeah.
What the fuck's a Vector 45? What?
It's a submachine gun.
Oh, it is. I know that from Call of Duty,
Yeah.
the game franchise that doesn't work in multiplayer.
Someone's just upset. They're bad.
Okay. Let's
I
see.
am upset that I'm bad,
Anyway,
but also the game's bad.
No wonder you drop fighting games
Alright.
all the time.
Damn you me. When have you ever had trouble beating yourself in a game, either as a high score or in a sort of ghost mode?
Does fighting Virgil count?
No, not unless you're like trying to beat your time, I guess.
I'd say like, what's something dumb I try to do all the time? I know Michael speedruns Outlast for some reason.
hey man, that shit's fun.
Is it? I'm too busy shitting my pants. I'm sorry. Oh, I know. The hardest time. There are certain games that I want to go back to and like just replay them on a higher difficulty. So like, not because like it doesn't give me. It does literally no value to anyone except yourself, and that would be every Devil May Cry game I've ever played. And for some reason, I'm like, nope, gotta beat it on the hardest difficulty. And then I usually give up. Or whatchamacallit, Metal Gear Solid, and just going through like not being detected, like no killing, all that good stuff. I don't think anyone really plays the same games as I do. I think Michael understands because he plays Bayonetta.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
no, I
do you
get where
go-
you're coming from.
Yeah, do you go and you're like, I want to be better?
Bruh, I literally started going into Bayonetta, literally trying to get pure platinums.
No, I feel you
Like-
on that. I'm just trying to like go through every fucking like level and like, because in Devil May Cry 5, when you S rank our level, you get like a picture with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a cool little picture. And I'm like, cool, I want to do that for every level now. Fuck my ass, I guess. And also trying to beat Bloody Palace. Bloody Palace is hard. Fuck Bloody Palace. It's fun though. God damn it. Damn you, Bloody Palace.
I think I have an answer,
What's that?
and everyone will agree with me.
hmm
Oh,
Everyone's
boy.
not going to agree with them now. I feel it.
So basically, I wanted to beat Doom, 2016 Doom, on fucking. Goddamn, what is it? It's the difficulty before the last one. The one that isn't. You have to do it all in one save.
Well, I
I
wouldn't
don't
know.
remember.
Is it Ultra?
I don't know.
I think it's Nightmare, and Ultra Nightmare is the mode where when you die, the game file deletes itself.
God.
That
Yeah.
sounds like Outlast.
Wow.
But I think it's Nightmare. It's
Michael's like
basically
relatable.
the only difference between Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, I think, is that Ultra Nightmare is it's Nightmare, except when you die, there's no checkpoints. You don't start at the beginning of a level. You have to start at the beginning of the game. So, but I was playing Doom on normal Nightmare, and I remember when I first beat Doom on fucking normal difficulty, I was like, I had more like upgrades, like weapon upgrades and Praetor suit upgrades. So I was like, okay, I kind of fucked myself because I wasn't exploring at all. So then I made a new save, also on Nightmare difficulty. So I was like, okay, this time I'll actually explore. And then I found something out about myself and the universe. I hate exploring in every video game. I hate exploring a map. I despise it so much. Banjo-Kazooie, innately bad game. Flawed. Terrible. Rare, never made anything good. And that's why all Metroidvania games, also terrible. Original Metroid, garbage. Made by hacks. Castlevania, I could shit on a keyboard and make something better.
Wow.
Man, someone's upset.
I hate exploring maps.
Why?
It's boring. It's dumb. I can feel myself dying when I do it.
I say go play a fighting game, but then you'd stop.
Whoa.
I like playing
Damn.
Risk of Rain 2.
Do you still
Did you know?
explore in that game?
No, not really. When I say explore, I mean find little vents you can crawl into. In Risk of Rain, you run around a fucking world looking for chests that are already basically easy to find. You just use your eyes. But fucking oh yeah, id Software, Doom 2016 is a garbage game. Terrible. Because it has exploration in it. Unredeemable. Doom Eternal will be terrible too. And I think we can all agree on that.
No.
Yeah,
I think you
we
just
can
bad
all
at
agree on that.
action.
Yeah.
I have no
Bro,
stake.
look, I respect your opinion, but I don't know. I'm kind of someone who kind of I don't know. I kind of like exploration. I'll be honest.
I don't understand it at all. Like
I
that's
don't
also
know.
why I haven't started Hollow Knight. So I played Hollow Knight. I don't think I'd want to really explore to find things. I just want to go to the next screen with a challenge of jumping or like I'm okay with platforming. The challenge is immediate. It's not my favorite in general, but I'm okay with platforming. It's just
Yeah.
having to find a thing. I hate it. It's like Where's Waldo, but in a video game. That's
Man,
all it
you'd
is.
hate going through all those Riddler trophies.
Woohoo!
Well, I can already feel Carl's getting PTSD from here.
Video games are just ripping off Where's Waldo and have been doing so for like years.
Man, that was a Mantis' rent you just went on there.
Wow.
Where's Waldo is also a terrible book. All of them bad. Creators are hacks, hack frauds.
Christ.
Anyway, that's my answer.
Oh, okay. Well, what about you, Carlos?
Okay.
Well, it's actually funny on you mentioned Riddler trophies, and it's part of why I was also upset at myself a lot during the Arkham games. Was
Mhm.
when I was replaying those a lot, I would always try to beat myself in like how fast I could play the game, making sure I was never caught, making sure I hadn't death, like all that. So when I messed up a lot during that LP, like it always hurt me inside because I knew I could get through those games with as few mistakes as possible.
You're like, it's ruining my speed running.
Yeah.
All right. What's the next question?
All right. Sorry, I liked you more when you weren't you. What company was better when they were older than how they ended? Dead or dying companies?
BioWare.
I mean, that's just
Bungie.
That's just cheating.
Oh,
Okay, Bungie's an
oh.
actual answer. Saying BioWare is cheating.
BioWare is cheating.
It's just that's the answer everyone has. I could see Bungie.
I'm really trying to think.
I'm trying to think of development teams.
I mean, like, I'm not just development teams. I think it's companies in general.
Oh,
I mean,
companies.
Capcom came back, just not their fighting games.
Would you say Bethesda?
Oh,
I never really liked Bethesda games to begin with.
yeah. Okay. Hot take. Bethesda games weren't good. Morrowind is good in the sense that the writing is insane because there are literal novels, just novels and novels written in that game.
Well, okay, maybe the company was never good, but the question was if it was better. I do feel like Bethesda was at least better until recent years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
I'd say so. When's Skyrim getting released this year?
Well, on what I wonder.
Skyrim released on your smart toaster. Yeah, yeah. Bethesda's older games were okay. Specifically talking about Bethesda's development Bethesda, not just published Bethesda, but Bethesda developed games like Morrowind, Oblivion. Fallout 3 was never good.
No, Fallout 3 is all right.
No.
No, I'm talking about like from people praising it was great. I play. Granted, I think it could have been like the year it came out and stuff. But I recently played through it, and I was like, it's all right. It's not a game I would enjoy going back through again or playing like for long hours.
Yeah, it's one of those like you played it once, it was all right. You're not gonna pick it up again.
Yeah, there's a difference between like it's all right and like no, I've had enough. Like to me, The Witcher 3 was I had enough. Yeah, no, I did good. Then again, I like the books and I like. Well, I didn't finish that first game. I was like literally fuck this. Second game I trudged through. Pretty good actually. Third game I played all the way through. I remember Cable going into our dorm like just waking up and it's like fucking 8 a.m. He's like, you still haven't gone to sleep, and I'm like, what do you mean? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess those are just the general answers.
Yeah.
See, the only Fallout game that was like that for me was New Vegas, but that's technically not Bethesda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Michael? You have an answer for this?
I was trying to think, but I really can't think of any that haven't been said already.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, I can't think of any. Actually, Call of Duty related, Infinity Ward.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Konami.
Actually, Infinity Ward. Duh.
Oh, that hurts. I've forgotten up to this point.
Because they haven't really done anything lately, have they?
But I guess the soul still burns.
It's okay. I'll make a horror game. I'll call it Quiet Mountains.
Call it Deadly Premonition.
Oh yeah, Deadly Premonition 2 is coming out. We didn't fucking say that.
Well, we talked about it last week.
We need to talk about it
Or the last podcast. Yeah,
Deadly Premonition is a weird fucking anomaly game that somehow worked.
Play Deadly Premonition, either the remaster or the re-release or the older ones on like Steam or whatever, and then play the second game. They're good. They're janky and fucked up, but they're good.
It's janky, but it's like weird. It's weird good. I don't know how to. All right, Carlos.
Yeah.
You know how JoJo was to you? How you can't really well, you can see why you like it, but you can see why it's super weird to everyone else.
Yeah.
That's Deadly Premonition.
Okay.
With like even weirder.
Got it.
Oh, dude, the director's cut's on Steam. How haven't we played this yet?
Some poor.
Well, new game for the channel.
We still have all the other ones.
Yeah,
first.
we need to finish at least 2 of those first.
But all right, I guess that's it for that question.
Yeah. Let's see. Never thought I'd see that here. What's a time something or someone you watch has been referenced in a place you didn't expect? I still get shocked when Pan Pizza, Rebel Taxi, for those who don't know, has some of his more quotable lines spoken outside his videos.
Oh, that goes straight back into Best Friends, really, because whatchamacallit, never thought I'd see you there. Oh, see that there. When fucking the people who re-released Metal Wolf Chaos, like the development team and what was it? I'm literally forgetting. Devolver Digital, there we go. Devolver Digital helped re-release all that shit. When they straight up just said like that fucking Metal Wolf Chaos LP and like Super Best Friends Play is one of the reasons that helped bring interest back into it. Swery, the dude who fucking made Deadly Premonition, straight up knowing Two Best Friends Play. Like that was surreal to me. Apparently a lot of WWE wrestlers that just know Lee. Like straight up.
All right.
Yeah. I'm really trying to think of one. I met Steve Bloom that one time. Does that count?
Not quite for this question.
Look.
Also, we
look,
didn't
all I
actually
said
meet
was
him because you guys didn't want to wait in line.
Yeah, I didn't want to wait. As much as I wanted to, I was like, I don't want to wait in this line to get an autograph by him. So while we were walking by, you know who Steve Bloom is, right? Carlos. Fuck.
Who is it?
Steve Bloom, the voice actor for Spike, and does a lot of
Oh,
other
okay.
Oh my
voice acting.
god. You're
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. Keep going.
No, what are you gonna say?
Do you want me to?
Go ahead.
What
I
is
don't think
it?
you want me to.
Is this
Yeah,
cut
go
worthy?
ahead. Is this cut worthy?
If it is, then type it. Don't say it.
Actually, it's pronounced Steve Blum.
Oh,
Oh.
you fucking little bitch.
I just disconnected him. I didn't kick him.
I didn't get banned this time.
One of these
So the
days,
only
I
thing I
won't say
have up-
bitch.
Yeah.
One of these days, you'll say it.
I've already said it. Anyways, one of the big things I remember about that, I was just walking by and I was like, I love you, Steve Bloom. And he said he loved me back. So at least someone out there loves me.
I mean, you have more than one person.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
you, Coby.
Get away from me. Oh, I was going to say something.
Oh,
censor-related.
yeah, don't.
You know what? Bleep it anyways.
No.
Just for
Bleep
hilarity's sake.
what?
I'll leave that up to you.
I'm not bleeping anything. You also didn't leave enough time to bleep anything.
You know.
I still love you, Coby.
Okay, well, this image. This image you just sent.
Is it
Oh,
That's a
strong?
pretty
no.
cursed image. That's a pretty cursed image. Carlos doesn't understand why that's cursed yet, but he will.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else have an answer for number 4?
Let's see.
Nah.
Actual JoJo references instead of just like being a song name and people going, is that a JoJo reference?
Yeah, those are
Where?
always rare.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are rare. Like actually. Like wait, this is actually a JoJo reference?
Yeah, instead of just, oh, that song. That song is in JoJo. It's a JoJo reference. Like,
That's not how that works, B.
Oh, I did think of one.
What was it?
In season 1 of It's Always Sunny, there's an episode where Dennis is driving in his car, and he's listening to Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah, Cable?
yeah. Just another, probably Nat.
Okay.
Nat 2, baby.
But yeah, he
One
was...
of the two. Goddamn fuckers are everywhere.
You should get Nat spray.
I probably should actually. They've been back to that one fucking roommate that left.
But yeah, apparently that episode was a thing. He was listening to Never Gonna Give You Up before it was like memeified. So I just didn't expect to fucking hear fucking Never Gonna Give You Up in It's Always Sunny.
Oh, I have another one. Bernie Burns was in an episode of Always Sunny.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Yeah, he was just in the background. I remember me and Cable were just watching the episode and be like, "Yo, was that Bernie?"
Oh,
He looks so disappointed.
there was an episode of Friends that Joel was in the background.
Oh yeah, Joel.
There's that episode of Criminal Minds where Joel is in the background.
Joel's in the background a lot, kind of like him and Rooster Teeth nowadays. I mean, his situation with Rooster Teeth, but you know.
Ooh, there was that episode of It's Always Sunny with Dave Chappelle in the background.
Yeah, that episode of Always Sunny where I'm racist.
Yeah, the first episode.
Which one?
The episode name. No one's
I'm
racist.
gonna say the N-word.
Don't say the N-word.
Please, Carlos, don't.
No, yeah, I mean, don't you know? Oh wait, no, Michael hasn't seen that episode of Always Sunny yet.
Okay, next.
No, let's see, Michael. Out of context, Always Sunny. There's an episode where they all turn into black people.
Right.
Okay.
I can.
Turn
I
into.
feel- Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get to the episode eventually. It's pretty good.
My Stan
Good.
Cinderella.
Like I felt like when I saw
Sam
Michael in
Blackface
that
boys.
silence, I felt like God. When I told Michael, I felt that silence and I felt like his eyes slowly blinking twice. like the huh?
What?
I'm just
Let's
like,
see.
that's interesting.
All right.
Probably pretty
Let's
funny.
see.
It's pretty funny.
It's a confusing fucking mess, and I love it. What's a series that's so bad shit?
Wait,
so
did anyone else answer the question?
yeah, we
Oh,
had
wait,
That's all the answers we
multiple.
have.
Wait, Michael,
I
did you
didn't
have
have an answer.
Oh, understandable. All right, there we go.
Okay. What's a series that's so batshit insane and a total mess, yet you still love it despite that? No anime picks for this
JoJo.
one, lads. Too easy knowing you nerds.
Fuck. I
Get
just
fucking
said JoJo.
added instantly.
I got added immediately.
Look, Erwin, I'm sorry, but literally JoJo is the only thing that comes to mind for this. I don't watch a lot of
A
shit. My guy.
series.
Yeah, a series.
I guess it could also technically be a game.
Series.
I mean, Drakengard. I got that one easy.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Oh.
it's
Slash Nier, I
got
guess.
kind of, it's got an
Drakengard
anime-ish
slash Nier, I guess.
aspect, but it's not anime, so it doesn't count.
What am I saying? I know my answer.
Oh wait,
It's
Metal
just
Gear.
that- Nano Machine, son.
Nano machines.
I know my answer, but you'll
The
probably
fuck
get
with
mad
the
and say
senator?
it counts as anime.
What is it?
Kingdom Hearts.
I mean,
Mm,
we've given answers that might as well have been anime.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. It's still amazing that Mike Wazowski was actually the leader of Organization 13.
You have an answer, Carlos?
I'm trying to think of one.
I think comic books in general, really.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the best thing I could say. Like,
What's the most
comic books are
batshit-
so fucked up that, I mean, I still love them.
What's the most insane like comic book series that you remember?
That I enjoy, Secret Wars is a good one.
Secret Wars is a good one.
I really love Doctor Doom in that story.
Yep. I'm trying to
Oh,
remember,
it's
was
a
Secret
Doom
Wars
one.
Nazi Captain America? No, it wasn't. All right.
That was Secret Empire.
There are so many secrets, man.
Oh. Hmm.
Do you have an answer? Well, you already had an answer, Monroe.
No,
And
I'm
Michael's
looking
is
at
still JoJo.
I'm looking at question 6 right now. And I'm thinking.
Yeah. So I guess unless anyone else has something they want to add to this, I'll go on to the last question.
Did you figure out your answer yet, Michael? Or no?
I don't have one, B.
Well,
still
we'll
JoJo.
just be safe for Michael and say JoJo.
I mean, I know it's an anime. Look, that's literally it. I don't watch a lot of shit, my guy. Or really, and there's no games that come to mind and shit like that. So I'm sorry, Erwin.
It's
Can't answer
it's
this
super
one.
weird because JoJo is an anime, but I feel like it doesn't have that many of the anime tropes alongside of it.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
Fucking Cable.
What?
Jesus.
Nothing.
No, like,
All right.
actually,
what's
for
question
real,
number
what
6?
this time?
You pervert.
Oh, I didn't.
I've only known this child for a day, and I'd already kill everyone in this room and myself if they were ever harmed. What's the fastest time you got attached to a character? Who was it and why? Literally Haruka from fucking Yakuza 1.
Hmm.
Because it's literally like this girl who's lost in Japan. Like, and you're like, she thinks of you as you're like basically like as a fucking uncle because she doesn't know where her mom went and all that stuff. And then Kiryu being an orphan and stuff like that, he was like, I super relate to this. And you know him being like the fucking monster that he is physically, that he's literally the embodiment of I only met Haruka for a day, but if anything were to happen to her, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself.
All right.
So that's your
Yeah.
answer for you?
That's probably my answer for me.
Okay.
I'm trying to think because I don't think I have this reaction to characters very often, getting attached really quickly.
At least not
But-
fast.
I think for me, I think for me, the answer would have to be from Hunter x Hunter. It's probably Killua. Because he, even from the first time Killua was on screen and you know nothing about him, he's like, I don't know, the way the dialogue is written is just really good. You can tell he's like a braggadocious, stupid, like 12-year-old, and he's only doing that because he wants to impress someone he's never seen before.
Daddy, please.
I mean,
He just has dad issues, family
Yes.
issues, really.
family
Have you seen that?
issues.
Have you seen that family? Like, goddamn.
Illumi is arguably the most twistedly, like, terrible character in the series.
Yep.
But yeah, probably Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter.
You have anything, Michael?
Michael's dead.
This is where I get called someone without empathy. I don't really get attached to people like that.
Hey, Michael,
If I hadn't, what?
I'm gonna send you a message because it's a spoiler.
Oh my god. Okay. Honestly, if I had to pick an answer, it'd probably be. I'm gonna send it to you because it's also a spoiler.
Oh wait, I know. I already know it.
So,
Did
his
my-
answer is redacted.
Yeah, did my stand read your heart?
1/3 of it.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah.
So, just not gonna say it.
No, because it's a spoiler.
It's a spoiler.
You're not gonna say a character name because it's a spoiler?
Yeah, no, that all
Yeah.
makes sense. So I was right. You did get attached to him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put like I'll send it to Cable, and we'll put the you can tell why you got attached to them, Michael, but you don't have to say who they were. Just put it in text.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Is it a character I know?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll send it
It's
to you.
characters
Make
you
sure.
know,
Oh, yeah.
and one
Oh.
Carlos knows.
You know, I was gonna leave him in the dark, but that's fine.
What?
Okay.
How can we talk about Breaking
Yeah.
Bad?
I'm feeling that second one too.
Yeah, that second one's rough.
Oh. Thanks for saying Breaking Bad. Second answer is Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, wow. That's understandable. Have you seen what that boy's gone through?
No, like even just immediately.
You can tell. Like this is a pure cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
What's your answer, Carlos? Because I feel like Monroe just took it.
Jesse Pinkman would be one of them. The fastest. I'm trying to think.
It doesn't have to be relatively fast, but it was like faster than most characters.
Probably Jon Snow. That, like, even when I was reading the books, like, I got really attached to his character. Like, Jon Snow and Robb Stark from Game of Thrones would be characters that I got attached to the most. And spoil the fucking series is over. When the Red Wedding happens, that hit me personally really hard. So it made me attached to Jon more. So I'd say probably those characters were one in recent memories that I really latched onto.
Did it hit as hard as that knife hit that baby?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. God.
Oh, we know Michael's answer. Most of us.
Yeah. If you still want me to justify it, it's just that.
No,
No,
you don't
going
need to
in-
justify it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, well, you
whatever.
can go ahead and explain why. There's no need for justification.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. I mean, it's like, you see a character, you see their story, and it's like, I don't want anything to happen to this character. Some writers
Then you
be
forgot
like,
who
no.
was. Yeah, then you forget who was writing the story.
Yep. And it's like, oh, that's why I have trust issues, kids. Nah.
I bet you relate to the second one a lot, like a lot, because it reminds
hell
you
yeah.
of someone. Shut the fuck up, Jordan.
Hey, spoils.
Oh, Carlos doesn't know yet. Anyways. I think we're good with the questions.
Oh yeah, that was the last question.
Yeah.
Fucking Shosuke Higashikira.
Yeah. Man, you have a lot of pictures to edit in.
I'm not.
Doing all of them. Yeah.
No, I'm not doing
That's
like
fair.
most of them.
You can
No, what you
always
need to
just
do is
not look
replace
for more
Julio.
pictures during the podcast.
Yeah, what you need to do is when Julio disappears and dies, just replace it with this soul far-fetched guy.
Sure.
Just no context, just hymns right there.
I'll think about it.
That picture is both blessed and cursed.
Yeah, which one? The soul one or the hentai one?
The soul one. The hentai one's just cursed.
Do you recognize it too?
God.
Yes, I recognize it.
Here, Cable, I'll send my new photo for this thing.
Oh, okay. You have a new picture.
Oh, you have a new photo? Oh, yeah, now I see it.
Oh, thank you. That
pretty
will make
good.
things so much fucking easier. No, Discord got rid of the old method I used to get them.
Oh, do I need to send you my new picture too? Oh, yeah. Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, I do it to be safe. I probably don't have it.
Everyone who has an updated profile picture, send it to Michael. I mean, fuck Cable.
Send it to Michael.
You can send it to Michael, yeah.
I flubbed so much during everything. Hate myself for it more than regular.
I mean, you can send it to me and I'll judge it harshly. Then get depressed.
Okay, there. Got that.
That's how it goes.
Oh, that's the one
What
you're
the
going with, Kobe?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that book say? Monster Girl what?
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Oh.
The true man's book.
All right, I think we're done with the podcast. Hey, Carlos, you want to leave while we do the JoJo Part 5 stand tier list?
Are you guys gonna seriously still do it?
No. Let's wait until
I'm-
he's watched part 5.
Maybe we, yeah.
Yeah,
I
at
was
least
thinking
wait
maybe we
till I
should
can
wait
be a
for
part of the
Carlos.
conversation.
You've
Yeah.
got a while, though.
I mean, if he's
actually,
probably
already
in the middle of
halfway through
part
part 3, it'll be
All
fine.
right, let's
Yeah, it
talk
shouldn't
about
be bad.
something else. Who's your favorite character in Part 3 so far?
It's like I said, I did like Joseph in part 2. Old Man Joseph though is probably the best. He's my favorite character. Old Man Joseph's way better.
Oh, no!
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
no.
Oh my
Son of a
god!
bitch!
He's great. He's pretty great.
Holy shit!
It's pretty good.
Yeah, fucking love Old Man Joseph. What's your favorite stand?
Ooh, my favorite stand. This is probably a fucked up answer because it's with the fucked up character, but the guy with the 2 right hands, the light one, that one's pretty fucking
Oh,
powerful.
yeah.
Oh, Hanged Man?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
The man
pretty
is
good.
a really cool stand.
That is pretty cool.
With the
yeah.
very horrible person wielding it, but you know.
Yeah.
That'd be my favorite one so far.
And remember, they only beat him because they deduced that there was no mirror world. Anyway.
I understand Monroe's pain.
Okay.
Well, he himself didn't have the mirror world, but you know.
I guess I have something to look forward to.
Stands work by rule of cool. You'll just realize that
Okay.
Yeah.
a lot of the time. All right. I think we're good.
Yep.
Come back to us once you finish part 3, go on to part 4, hopefully on to part 5.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated.
I don't know if part 5 is on Hulu, but I do have ways for you to watch it. Don't worry.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Someone just photoshopped a pirate hat over where I am once I said that.
You know. Alright. Well, unless you guys
Alright.
think of anything else, I think that'll be it for today.
No, I think that's it.
Alright,
All
cool.
these fucking Mike Wazowski pictures.
Mike Wazowski.
You gotta put some of those in.
Wazowski.
Oh, I'll put some
You
of
gotta
them
put
in.
Honestly,
the last one you can put in, you just got to fucking censor
Oh,
it.
I know exactly how I'm gonna censor it. Don't worry.
You're gonna put a bigger dick over it.
Don't tell them what we're censoring.
God.
uh, This podcast is the first podcast on Pornhub. Who knew? Anyways,
Yeah.
I guess bye. Bye, guys.
Adios.
Good night, guys.
all right,
Good night.
all right.
Bye bye.